Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is Bruce Koharian, Ted Talbot, Gary Winship, down here at Fitzpatrick Stadium for the 84th annual Deering, I mentioned Deering, Portland Thanksgiving Day game.
And those of us, or those who've ever tuned in before, know this is an incredibly biased broadcast. So
That's
if Deering
right.
always goes first, well, that's because Bruce and I both went to Deering as live.
We always bring our Portland guy, Gary, down to call the plays, because Ted, quite frankly, he's the only one ever in the last 10 years that we've done this have called the play right.
That's true, and our only Portland representative on this broadcast. So unless we have some people stopping by like we generally do, this may be it. 84th annual today. The wind is a little bit, it is a little breezy out there, but the field conditions appear to be pretty decent today.
Field looks pretty good, Teddy. I tell you, the field, this field, of any field, the rec department does a great job maintaining this. This looked like a carpet about 2 days ago I drove by.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be a good day for both teams.
Hopefully the footing they'll be able to keep. We know the injury, it needs a lot of that. Deering more with a straight-ahead game. And we don't know how slippery the field is. You're right, looks like good conditions. They can't maybe blame it on the field this year, or the conditions.
Well, this is it. You know, they can do, this is a game that you can do anything goes, as long as it's nice and clean, hard play. They can do trick plays. They can do anything you want, actually.
Yeah.
And because of these seniors, I imagine they will. Don't you, Gary? What do you think about that? Gary says nods. 2 different years, Ted. Portland just got off a tough playoff loss to the South Portland Red Riots, and Deering finished at sort of a disappointing 2-6. They had some expectations over there at the beginning of the year that they would do well, but breaks here and there, just it wasn't very rewarding season for them. So the boys have been working hard the last 3 or 4 weeks here, and hopefully they'll have a good game.
Yeah, well, it's disappointing for both teams this year. They both were expected to do or go a little further than they did. It only brings up a little more importance for this game, of course, as well. So it erases the regular season as it has since the very beginning of time, and who wins here kind of makes up for the entire season. That's always been the tradition as well.
Well, it's a hard-played ball game. I mean, you're talking back, and actually this game started back in 1893. And it officially got going 84 years ago, but I just read an article in one of the old Deering yearbooks of 1911 that Deering played the alumni down here in 1911 on Thanksgiving Day game.
No,
so this game has been going a long time. I believe this is the 2nd oldest Thanksgiving Day game in the country. 3rd oldest.
I believe there's one. The oldest, I believe, Massachusetts is what I hear.
Massachusetts?
Yeah,
okay.
somewhere in Mass.
Well, anyways.
3rd oldest is pretty darn good.
We know it's the oldest in the state of Maine. And we're happy to be here. Both Ted and I played in this game. Ted played 1987, and I played in 1962 in a reserve role. I think the only thing I did was block Bruce Glazier. Bruce Glazier and I blocked each other all day long. So anyways, that was my big accomplishment. But it's a great game to play in, right, Teddy?
It's a great game, and what a tradition. And the fans you see turn out. We're going to get more here as the game goes on, of course. They're here. They were here before even the festivities started here on the field. It's a windy, cold day, but they're always going to be a good crowd. You can always bet on 5,000 to 6,000 anyway, probably more.
Let me go through some of the names that will appear most frequently today. For Portland, Joel Connick, number 6. Number 23, Joe DeAndrea. Number 26, Don Gillis. Number 40, Rick Miles. Number 44, Mike Floridino. Number 55, Clint Elwell. That's number 65, Dave Oceanbine. Number 66, the kids are really outstanding linemen. This is Brian Cowett. And number 83, Mike Ham. He's another tough customer out there for Portland.
We're going to have to see, of course, if some of these people are going to be out there. We understand 4 may be missing from the Portland team today.
I don't know. I think those guys will be out there. Now, the coaching staff for Portland, head coaches Mike Bailey, his assistants are Lance Johnson, Mike Rutherford, Paul Vachon, and Phil Laughlin.
And there's some former players right there.
Phil Laughlin, All-American out of Springfield. Tough player for Portland. I coached at Deering when he was playing for Portland. He could really hit.
And you know, I played against some of those coaches, and I got the bruises still to prove it.
That's right. Mike Rutherford, I believe Mike won the, didn't Mike win the Fitzpatrick Award? Mike Rutherford was an outstanding player for Portland High. Now for the Deering, some names you'll see. Nick Langella, Paul Navarro, Mike Willett, Joe Foley, Mike Nappy, Ben Brash, Nick Garrett, Mike Fullerton. Those are some of the names you'll see today out there and for the Deering side playing hard. And these guys have got 22 seniors, Ted, so it could be could be an interesting ball game.
Coaches for Deering, Bill Leroy, assistants Al Kirk, Tom Doyle, Dick Johnson, Peter Ware, Bob Brown. Right, what are these? For the freshman, John Roderick, of course, who played with us.
Right, that's right.
Yeah, Bill Presby and Nate Cook.
All right, we're going to have the national anthem now, and we'll start momentarily.
And there's a combined chorus of the Portland Deering chorus.
And they're going to sing the national anthem for us, so it's a combined. So we'll try to get the chorus on.
And a combined effort by a selected few. And if they can move their mouths on this chilly day, we ought to get a good show. There they are.
That was good.
Well
I
done.
think I saw Mike Ham singing that, too. Was that my mistake, or did I see a football player? Number 83 is Mike Ham. He was singing in that chorus. That's great. That was good. Now, Ted, today, we know that Portland has just got so much speed. It's incredible in that backfield. They got 5 backs that can hurt you every time. So Deering has got to be aware of that.
And they're going to have to really step up here. Turnovers obviously going to help Deering. Of course, we tend to say that every year, but with the powerful backfield from Portland, it's going to take those kind of things. It's going to take stepping up front and watching out of the backfield, passes out of the backfield. Some of those trick plays we saw about, they have the talent to do so.
Well, they can do it all. That backs, I mean, very rarely in football do you see 5 backs in high school. These guys have got 5 good backs.
And these are the seniors, I believe, reading out in the midfield.
This is the last game for them, and it looks like a lot of these guys went to school together, so it's sort of a friendly rivalry. And I've never seen a game that's gotten into any extracurricular activity. It's always been a clean game.
That's true. That's true. Everyone certainly appreciates what it is at stake and the history that's here as well. And everybody, just about, whether it be special teams or not, does get to play in this game, especially, of course, if you're a senior.
That's right.
And that's very important, too.
I think the biggest game I ever saw, I was a freshman in high school back in 1959, and we played right down here for the championship. That's when you only played Portland once, and it was for the state championship. And at halftime, Portland had us 22-0. We came back to beat them 26-22.
Oh.
There must have been 12 or 13,000 people here. It was just unbelievable. It was a great day for Deering.
What was the weather like on that day?
Weather was just like this. Overcast, cold.
Huh.
Deering had some tremendous athletes. They had Dickie Cap, who eventually went on to the Green Bay Packers, Joey DePietro, who played for Boston University, the Sawyer brothers, who played for Maine. That team, if you come up someday, Ted, I'll show you that picture. I think all 11 guys in that team went to college and played in college, which is an unbelievable accomplishment. Very rarely do you get that.
Still goes to the history of the game, isn't that something?
Oh, it's a great game.
And why are you waving at people? You know, you tend to wave at everybody right there.
I know.
We're on the Portland side.
I know. Well,
every year.
I can see some Deering guys sitting over here that I have a talk with later after the game. I have to talk to them, sitting on the Portland side. But I can't talk, Ted. My daughter goes to Portland. She loves it over there.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but you have the mic and she doesn't.
That's
so
right.
Let us use that.
I like to say hello to my wife and my kids, Mike, Stephen, and Elizabeth, sitting at home cooking the dinner. And I know everybody's...
Is it Stephen, the one we missed today?
Yes, we are. Stephen has the flu. Stephen usually calls all the plays, Ted.
Yep, he sure does.
He's 5 years old. He's called. We haven't called one yet, Ted.
We haven't called one.
Gary can call.
We're hoping he's going to fax in a couple of plays later. And
I was thinking of that. I think a fax machine. I think it's going to be terrific. Stephen, can you hear me? Yeah.
That would be great.
We're in a different place this year, folks. So we've been moved over to the right-hand side of the booth. So we're going to...
Camera angles may be a little different, but
especially the right-hand pole in front of us, Ted. If anybody goes in for a touchdown on the right-hand side of the field, we may miss it. The camera may miss it, too, because we can't see. But Gary's here. He can...
If it's a Deering touchdown, I'll be out the window.
That's right. Well, we'll be cheering.
Sure.
But we don't want any Portland fans to get upset now, because we tend to get excited when Deering does something well in the field.
That's so true. It is a very biased report, but yet you cannot do anything but help acknowledge the talent that's on the Portland High team.
Oh, no question about it.
We're going to see a lot of that this year.
And on the kickoff, Portland's receiving. You got Miles back there, and you got Connick, and you got guys that can fly down the field, and you got Joe Deanna. You got three dangerous backs right now.
Sure.
And I think if I were Deering, I'd squib that kick out of bounds and let them, instead of punt it to any of these guys can score.
That's true. That's true. But it'll be a very long day if you're going to approach it like that. I believe the first series will certainly tell just what's up and who's ready to play.
I think those guys can do it all. Now, I coached Rick when Rick was at Deering, and he can fly. He's a tough kid. He likes to play football. And I had Mike DeAndrea, Joe's uncle in school, and Mike, as you well know, played for the University of Maine, is in the Atlanta Brave system. They're tough kids.
That's right.
And Buddy White is Joel Connick's grandfather. So,
no kidding.
Yeah.
And Randy White was my freshman coach.
And Randy White is an all-state defensive player I coach. He was another tough customer. So you got some talent out there. And on the Deering side, too, you got some guys that are going to play hard. They don't want to make any mistakes now. And this is the key right here for Deering, I think, in this kickoff. At least to take some of the steam out of that powerful Portland offensive machine. Yeah, we're ready to go, folks.
At least they have the wind with the kick.
Right.
And that's going to help them a little bit and see how far that
Okay,
carries.
Here we go, Ted. Gary, it's kickoff. Good kick.
Here we are.
And it goes in. That's good.
Okay.
That's good. He booted that right out of the end. Starts on the 20. Now, Miles is ready to grab that one.
Of course, Portland's going to have the wind in their face as they try to drive up the field on this one.
Right.
But like you say, if they keep it on the ground with the backs they have, that may not even be a factor today.
I would assume the first play you'll see something. I assume Coach Bailey will try some razzle-dazzle play here in the first play. I'm just guessing. Yeah. And because I've been wrong every year for 10 years.
And this is how long we've been doing this? What year is this for us?
This is 6 or 7 or 8 or 9.
I think, or 8. All right.
Now we get Connick split out wide.
There it is, the reverse.
Here comes Miles.
Broke the corner as he makes it up past the 30-35 to the 44-yard line.
I was right, Ted. It was a reverse. It wasn't a trick play, but it accomplished what it set out to do. And it's a big gain on that play, Ted.
You're right. Mike Bailey doesn't waste any time, does he?
No. He's right up to the, about the 45, about a 25-yard pickup. 22.
Well done. He just barely made that corner, of course, being contained, the Deering defense on that corner. But they're going to step up here and see what's going on. You can look for the run, I think, for a very long time today.
Oh, yeah. With those backs, he can run anywhere he wants, actually.
Two-back set now.
Looks like he's going to be a pass.
He's looking for the corner, and
he stopped. Yeah, good sack. That was
Don Giles.
Big number 76, Mike Fullerton, and Mikey Willett. Mikey Willett is another, he's a good one for Deering. He's a hockey player, too.
Gillies?
No, was that Gillies? Yeah, 26.
26 got sacked on that, so it's going to be
certainly. That's good for Deering.
Second and 16 is what they're calling it.
Second and 16 on about the 38-yard line.
Just underway here, no score. Third play of the drive for Portland.
Got a single back, Ted.
Single back.
Comes
Deering defense looking for something.
A little hand
off the middle, flag on the play.
And a flag on the play. It looks like a fumble.
Again, with a flag down, it'll...
Portland got the fumble back. Portland signaling, Deering. The officials have got their hands out. Everybody's waving their arms, Ted.
Well, back in the backfield with a flag like that, you assume it's on Portland, and that'll bring it back to
I would assume it's a motion play back there.
Third and forever it would set up then, of course. We'll be talking to the Deering captain, obviously, against Portland, which will set him back even further. It'll be a third and forever.
Yeah, that's... the Portland captain is Mike Nappy. Mike's a...
Oh, that's a big one. Motion, yeah.
That's a 5-yarder.
So that'll set up a third and 20 now. Or no,
Second.
Repeat
down
it
stays
down.
the same.
That's right. Boy, I'm rusty, but I'll get there. You wait and see.
We'll get it. Second and 20. Now, Deering has got a good opportunity here to stop something. You got Connick out again wide. You got Miles out wide. I would assume it's a pass play.
Yeah. Gillies going to go to the air. He gets it down.
Oh.
Could have been intercepted. Very close.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you. Not only could have been intercepted, but Connick could have got drilled on that play because he was just waiting for that pass. That's a real dangerous play. You got to be tough to get a ball over the middle like that because you know you're going to get hit.
Sure, with a couple of defenders out there. And
you know you're going to get
a little
hit.
bit of concentration there. It sets up a 3rd and 20 now. Nothing really gained yet by Portland on this drive, but they've had to go to the air just because of their circumstances.
Same thing again, Ted. They're going to do the same thing again. I assume he's going to pass that ball. I mean, 3rd and 20.
3rd and 20 with a 2-back set. Gillies is back as he goes up. He's defended, but he's incomplete.
That was Ham out there. He dropped the ball. He had the ball in his hand, but he got the ball. He would have been gone.
Just a little mistimed is all. So that certainly brings up
been gone,
the punting situation. 10:27 left to go. Opening quarter, opening drive, in fact, for Portland. Deering will get the ball back now in semi-good field position.
Yeah, 10:27 to go here in the first quarter. So far, it's been pretty even. Deering's had a couple of breaks. Deering just had a break on that one. And,
they'll take those breaks.
But they have a good defensive play. They came in there and they sacked the quarterback for a big loss that set this situation up.
That's true. So they're going to get.
So it's 4th and 20.
Good field position. If they get it up to midfield, they're going to thank them for it as he's back to punt now.
Yeah.
Kind of a short kick. Calls for it fair, and they'll down it right there at the
45-yard line.
45.
Jimmy Westberg. There's a play you hear. He's a junior. He's a good player for Deering. He's a back. You'll see a lot of him in the coming years. He's done a good job. A big kid. Deering's got some size, Ted. These guys aren't small. They got a big line out there. They're bigger than Portland's line. They're going to have to use it right.
Nick Langella's going to be the quarterback for Deering.
Wow, we'll see what goes on now.
And now they too are in a 2-back set. What do you think they'll do here, Bruce?
I say they hand off to the second man through.
Hand off, says Bruce, as they go through, opening up, trying to get a big hole.
Big Joe Foley.
Got a hole.
Big Joe Foley's going to the
breaking
races,
it.
ladies and gentlemen.
30 down to the...
Big Joe Foley, number 25.
Held onto the ball, down to the 25-yard line for Deering on their opening play.
I talked to Joe last night at the rally. He said, Joe, you're going to have a good game. He says, you bet.
Boy, he listened to you. Took that advice. As he's right
Second back
there.
through, Teddy. That's 2 plays in a row I called. This is, but my luck is up here.
Yeah, but you know that's going to run out. Sets up a first down still now.
Big gain. Big gain.
And wouldn't be surprised to see them run that to the right side.
Well, you know what? They might run it to the same side again.
Well,
that was like a piece of Swiss cheese on the left-hand side of that Portland line.
Sure was. They just collapsed that offensive line there, or rather a defensive line for Portland. Offensive line going right out. First down again. They have the 2-back set. Down again to the 25.
There he goes again. Big Joe.
Big Joe.
Legs are gone, but he stopped. He gained about a yard on that one. Now, Joe, I wouldn't want to tackle Joe Foley. Joe's about 5'11". He goes about 215 to 220. And you get a couple of steps, and it's like getting hit by a freight train.
And if he puts that head down, you're going to know that.
Let me tell you. Just getting run over just like a freight train.
2nd and 10 now for Deering as they try to get something early here.
Well, this looks good for Deering right now. Now's the time to capitalize and get a touchdown here, Ted. We'll be in pretty good shape on this.
The offensive line has to feel good about that previous run. Hopefully it will propel them into something else here on 2nd and 10. Langella again has the 2-back set with the eye. Hands off down the middle.
Westberg for a couple. Westberg for a couple. Tried to power it up the middle. Portland, I think, read that one.
I think they did. And
2 in a row they read.
Yeah.
You got a 3rd down, Ted. You got about 8 yards to go now. What do we do on this one?
I wouldn't be surprised to see a pass, but you know what? He's so close, he may just want to take that corner again.
Maybe. Big Joe, if Joe lines up, I'd say they go with Joe again on that left-hand side of the line. Right off that tackle.
They may well run that again on 3rd and 8.
They got
really
different formation, Teddy.
All right.
So you possibly going to be right on. He's going to pass.
He is going to pass as he's back right down the middle. Fires for the touch.
That's a touchdown.
Gives it a touchdown,
yes. Yes, it is, ladies and gentlemen. Who caught that pass?
I can't see. They're mobbing him, but you know what? Great job. Great pass for Langella. He had some time to pass that ball.
Who caught that pass, Gary?
Great play.
Brian Leclerc. Oh, it was a great pass, too.
Great pass and a good catch.
And he was wide open. The guy was on his back, too. Leclerc kept his concentration, caught the ball, and it's 6-zip. Deering. This is different for us, Ted.
This is very different early in the game.
I'm sort of...
They're more like the Patriots when they got to play catch-up.
I have nothing to say, which is unusual for me. Gary, you have to take over here. I'm 8:25 left to go in the first quarter. Deering up 6-0. All right, Mike Fullerton, big number 76, is going to kick this ball.
Paul Navarro. If he wanted to. He's a big guy.
That would be interesting, wouldn't it?
It would be interesting.
Kicks it up. It looks good.
Good as can be. 7-0
Yes, it is. 7-0 Deering. And
hey, can we go home now?
well, the Poland crowd in front of us. My friends at Poland High is silent. I have to. Nobody's saying anything here. Usually they're pointing their finger at us and laughing, Teddy.
Every year at this time.
Well,
but it's Deering on the board first with 8:25 left to go.
Now, the thing we can't, that Deering can't do right now, is make a big mistake on this kickoff. They can't get complacent. They got to kick the ball, and they got those guys, those dangerous backs, same 3 guys back there, same 3 guys. You don't want to get the ball to any one of those guys. You want to get the ball out of bounds, swivel it, do something.
Sure, you remember on the opening kickoff that they just had, was it a 25-yard game that they
That's
just
right.
had? So if they average kickoff, you're right, it's something to watch. If Deering can force another 3 and out, they'd be in wonderful position. They will yet again have good field.
And Deering's got to maintain those lanes coming down the field, and they can't make any mistakes. And I see a good friend of mine that just came through the door, Mr. Jim Banks. Mr. Jim Banks is on the school committee. He's the chairman of the school committee. We have a microphone this year for you, Mr.
It's the
Banks.
Thank
you very much. Does it work?
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. What do you think, Deering on top, 7-0 already?
It's good. He has to be impartial, though. He can't say anything.
Oh. Then he can say a good game played by all.
But he had children at both schools, so he can. There's a good kickoff, and it's going to go
down
to Mr. Miles. Miles got a great stride.
Get up
right
and
up the middle.
He's got the hole. He had 1 man to beat.
Big
Down
Mike
again.
Bulletin. Again, though, Teddy, that's another 35-yard gain now.
Absolutely, up to the 48. Almost midfield again. This is not the best position to give Portland on
No, you can't with those backs.
Or
but we'll take it. At least it wasn't a touchdown. But there was a 30-yard gain there.
Absolutely, and if they're going to average that each time, it's not going to work.
Because those guys are going to wear you down eventually. Those are big, strong backs. Okay, let's see what Deering can do now.
And speaking of big, strong backs, they once again go to the guy.
Second back throw. Oh, nice play.
What a stuff by Deering's defense.
Nice
what
play.
a stuff. Someone either missed an assignment or he just broke through.
Yeah. That was a good play.
We'll bring up a 2nd and 12 now. Loss of 2 on the play.
There was DeAndre. He went nowhere on that one. But you notice his legs were driving the whole time. He was trying to make things go. But those 2 guys had him nailed.
When he gets stood up like that, there's really nowhere to go.
All right, here we go.
2nd and 12.
Deering's got to do this every time, Teddy. They got to do this. They got to be awake. They got to be alert.
They're going to force
them
them to pass, and the pass, of course, isn't their strength to this offense. If they force them to pass, we're going to talk about a whole different game today.
And he's going to pass right now.
He's got time. He's gone.
He's stuffed again. Oh, goodness gracious, ladies and gentlemen. Deering's really tied up today.
What a defense.
I don't think Portland's gained anything on the ground right now.
I don't think so.
Portland has a yard.
That sets them back even further. Even further.
They are fired up today.
Deering defense.
This is the first play. Portland has been stopped. Deering has played inspired.
They are inspired. As I said at the opening of the game, there's 22 seniors out there. This would make up for a lot of games of the season there. This always...
it's easy, as we ought to make the note, it's easy to get down in this game, so much riding on it, too. Portland has to be careful to keep an optimistic look about this. It's very easy to get down when you're 3rd and 20 now. And once again, there's penetration, and the screen was totally broken up.
Deering's really in on their defense.
Once again,
Jim, they're really coming in. They're firing in there, Teddy.
Sure are.
That's a good call. That was a good call. It set up a screen because they have been pouring through.
Right. Oh, yeah, no question about it.
Caught the ball. I bet you that's a big yardage.
And to go with the strength of the running game. Absolutely.
He had no one in back of him except 1 man. The only guy back there was Derek Locke, and he would have been gone to the races because Locke was on the other side of the field. He would have been gone down the other side. So that was a good call.
So far, Deering dominating the game.
Okay, now, if we get Big Joe Foley gets hands on the ball, I'm telling you, when he gets ahead of steam there, he drops the ball.
All right, he tries to throw it, and actually it was complete, I believe. He did catch it. Was that a... Still going to be Deering's ball, of course.
Still going to be Deering's ball. But that was a alert play to get rid of the ball.
That was a heads-up play, is right, and actually complete that.
No, it wasn't. Wasn't a first down. Almost, yeah. He just threw it up there. There's a penalty on the play too. He was lucky he didn't get thrown up there and picked off.
What is it the referees are doing today with their pay as they do each year? Giving it to a senior, to Deering and Portland for the scholarship?
You know what?
Giving up their pay this year.
They donate it, but they have every year.
Every year, isn't that right? Sure.
Frank was talking about, same thing you mentioned about the 23 seniors, and that they would be inspired because of the fact that their last game.
I think that's the case every year. It's just a matter of if you get a good group that steps up and actually does something about it. What a difference it makes.
That was
Deering on their first drive,
that was
getting maybe
big Joe
one.
Foley. He didn't get anything. He got stuffed.
So that's second down now, and their second drive. Deering just dominating altogether so far.
Well, they can't let up though. I mean, as I've said before, they can. I mean, 7 points to Portland. Portland can score at will. Portland can throw 50 points up on the board.
That's what's scary. And Deering, of course, generally used to playing from behind and playing catch-up. So this is second down and 8 now.
This should give the boys a little confidence here with a 7-0 lead right now. And again, that's up that middle again, and they're going nowhere in that one.
Certainly ought to bring up a passing situation, I'd say, on third and what would still be 8. 7-0 Deering.
5:40 left in the first quarter down here at Fitzpatrick Stadium. We're here. Ted Talbot, Bruce Coharian, Gary Winship, Mr. Jim Banks, the whole crowd's here. Brad Campbell, the director, gives up his Thanksgiving to come in for Channel 3 to do a great job. We've been here for 10 years now. 10 years. And it's been fun. The weather, it's overcast, it's cold, but that turkey's waiting, Ted. I got a 21-pounder this year.
Normally the second half you start referring to that.
He's going to pass again.
Here we are. He's back now. He's looking for someone. He's open down the field.
That's Paul Navarro.
Paul Navarro.
Paul Navarro now. Paul Navarro is, that's a great catch.
Nick Langella to Paul Navarro.
Paul Navarro, another senior. Paul Navarro runs track. He ran track for me over there at Deering, too. He's a sprinter. He's about a 4.49 sprinter, so he's got some speed. He was wide open.
I have a feeling he used that speed. He was wide open. No one was even near him.
Made a couple of little moves and got open and had those hands open just the way a receiver's supposed to. See those hands, Teddy? He had them open, catching that pass. That's just what you got to do.
Well done, keeping your eyes on the ball. That obviously brings up a first down now. Clock is running, 4:51 now, still in the first.
Wow, now, quite frankly, there hasn't been any pressure put on the Portland, on Deering's passing offense right now by Portland.
True.
Portland's got to step it up a bit.
They're going to try to keep running.
Here's Joe.
Here's Joe's got a hole if he can break it open.
Joe's gone.
And he does have it. He does have
John's
it.
Off. Joe's off to the races. Another touchdown.
How about that? Another one for Deering and Joe Foley.
Connick tried to tackle him, and Foley ran right over Connick. But Connick isn't that big a guy. He's 5'8", 158. Joe Foley's 5'11", 210, 215.
Let me tell you, this is going to be a shock to Portland. It's going to be, what is now 13-0. Opening quarter, Bruce, not at all what anybody expected.
No, it isn't. But, again, complacency can turn in a second because, as you know, Portland has the most explosive backfield in the state. They got 5 backs. They got a quarterback that can pass the ball. And Portland doesn't want to be down 13-0 right now.
That's right. Let alone 14 if the kick is good. And who's the big guy who kicks here, Bruce? I forget.
This is Big Mike Fullerton.
Mike Fullerton.
Big Mike is about 6'4", 6'5", and weighs about 250.
I still wish he'd just take it and run. Good job, Mike.
He got it.
He got it.
14-0. Not only do we see 2 touchdowns in the first quarter, we see 2 extra points, which is a big boost to any high school football program that you can kick those extra points.
And if Deering's going to keep this up, we're going to have to bring in some instant replay. And so we can just rewind. Now, wouldn't that be great?
Now, I'll tell you, though, here's my prediction. If
That got Brad's attention.
Right.
Sure it is.
Deering cannot let up Teddy now on this kickoff.
That's right.
Because twice in a row now, Portland's almost broke this for a touchdown.
If they let up 5 yards per return so far.
And that's their only offense so far is their kickoffs. So Deering has to be awake. They can't get complacent. They can't start celebrating. They just got to be intense.
Well, looking at the coaching staff for Deering and the names that are there, you know they're going to drive that into them at halftime. If they go in with any kind of lead, you cannot get complacent and down. And you know they also said that on the sideline as well, especially, as you say, with the special teams. They have gotten at least 25 yards per return. It's 14-0. And Portland's really going to start getting serious.
Well, you know, Deering had the potential to do this, and actually Deering could have been a 6-3 team with some bad breaks. I mean, they beat Biddeford, Biddeford is a good football team.
Absolutely.
And Biddeford was right there. They gave South Portland a real hard game. So when you beat Biddeford any time, you know you got the potential. There's Big Mike again now.
All right.
It's a mistake, but Deering is
He's still going to run it back and nowhere near the good field position as before as he gets
Teddy, I'm telling you.
You're right.
I'm telling you, is that kickoff return team has got to pick it up a notch here, especially as the game goes on.
27-yard line, then, is where Portland will start this next drive, and they're going to hopefully get something going as well. I bet you we're now going to start to see a little more passing than running.
Well, I would assume, but you can't panic right now. It's only, you still got 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Portland hasn't, by any means, thrown in the towel on this one.
Of course. I know Mike Bailey, though, anxious to get some points on the board.
They're a little more than 3 downs and out.
Right. You're absolutely correct.
So Portland now going to go again with a run that is
The run is going nowhere, actually.
just stuff. Deering's defense again stepping up. Bring up, obviously, a second down. So call it 2nd and 9. They're now going to do their best once again to stop. This is the worst field position Portland has started with.
Yeah, both run backs took them almost a midfield.
Certainly did. Back to pass now, incomplete, which brings up a third, and they are just starting now, not to produce as well as they should. John Gillies, a quarterback, not able to complete that pass, certainly bringing up a 3rd and 9. And once again, Portland kind of kept back in their own territory.
Well, he's got a quarterback that can throw the ball.
And he may well have to. And it's tough to get a grip on the ball today, but it's, you know, and again, when they are throwing against the wind, it may also be a factor.
Well, it's a pass play right now. I'll tell you that right now.
Sure is.
He's not
3rd
going to
and
hand off.
9.
You get 2 guys split up.
Some pressure again. Oh, pass interference.
You can see it coming.
They're throwing flags, hats, and socks. You saw that coming a mile away.
No, it's
And
definitely a pass interference.
Automatic first down, of course.
While the referees are discussing the obvious pass interference call, I just want to extend, as the chairman of the school committee, my thanks and appreciation and my best wishes for a happy Thanksgiving to the administration, to the staff, to the teachers, and to all the employees of the Portland Public School System. And I want to expand that to all city employees. This here game, actually, the field is prepared by Parks and Rec, city employees, and Bob Gandy does a wonderful job as city manager, and Mary J. McKelvin as superintendent. And together we have a great team of city family employees, and I want to say happy Thanksgiving to all.
Well, we appreciate that, Jim. As a city employee, I always like a thanks, and we know that you care. You've been a big supporter of the...
On a first down, excuse me, Bruce, but we've got a little bit of yardage going on from
Well,
Portland.
this is what happens after you get a mistake or a flag. Now you fire up the other team, and Deering can't let down right now.
Yeah, the momentum now could well go to Portland, as they are now, for the first time, into Deering's territory. It's going to bring up a 2nd down. Deering up, though, 14-0. Portland seriously wants some points off of this drive.
And again, I'd like to thank, before we start here, that Jim Banks has always been a supporter of the employees and has always been a big fan of both schools in the city. And Bob has done a good job with the field recreation. Oh, that was a good hit by Fuller.
What a stuff.
DeAndrea just nailed Fulton, but I see some guys celebrating down there. We can't put our hands up yet because not only is that too early in the game, but that's a penalty now in high school.
You know, the one thing about Deering getting up to a good start, though, I'm really glad. They've had their troubles with football and the winds over there in recent years, and this is really going to be a great boost to Bill Leroy and his program.
Yeah, he does a nice job over there, and hopefully it'll be the same result here at the end of the game, at least for the Deering fans. A nice little bootleg. He throws it out.
Oh, how could he let him get that pass? How could he let him get that? What a terrible coverage. Terrible.
Well,
you know, I'll tell you, I think the flag had a lot to do with that. You get pass interference, the next thing you start to do is get cautious because you don't want to get another flag.
Makes perfect sense, but it's certainly mistimed on the Deering defender.
that was anybody's ball on that one, and the Poland guy came down with it. Nice pass, though.
Like
Good pass.
Catch. You almost let him catch it like a fair catch because he didn't want to pick up the flag.
Well, that brings up, obviously, a first down, and Portland now seriously driving.
Well, as I said before, they can get you 50 points quick here.
I think they're on about the 20-yard line now.
He's going to pass again.
Pass again. They have to go with what was working, and it looked to be almost intercepted. If he could have hung on, number 44.
That was Sean Anderson. Sean's a hockey player. Sean's worked hard all year long. Sean is about 5'8". He's got good football knowledge, and he's a great kid. He did a good job on that one.
Certainly.
If he held on to that ball, that would have put the squash on that drive. And Deering needs to squash this one, Teddy.
Sure do. He got some great position on that ball. And again, he's getting, Gillies is starting to get some pressure there, but they're going more with the passing now. We know the running isn't working, although maybe on a 2nd and 10, we may see a little run here.
Still have 154 left. A little reverse here, and here comes Miles.
He can get that corner.
He did get the corner.
Boy,
and he almost
what a
got
tough
the
guy
touchdown.
to bring down. What a tough guy to bring down.
Well, I saw some arm tackling out there. You can't arm tackle Rick Miles.
Rick Miles was good last first game, wasn't he? Was he injured?
I'm not sure.
I think he got injured in the first game.
Yeah, he did get injured. No, I think it was the 3rd game he got injured. No, you're right, he did.
He's not available for the Deering game.
Right. Well, this is what we were...
Oh, Bruce falling apart. He's getting all excited. But boy, oh boy, it's first now and 4, really. So obviously a 1st and goal for Portland, who's trying to get on the board. 14-0 Deering at this point. This is the best drive thus far by Portland, who's now getting stuffed on that run play.
Well, this is what we were afraid of, Ted, would happen.
Yeah.
And it did happen.
Yeah, a little complacency perhaps for Deering.
You got a minute 17.
You both bring up a point on that penalty. It kind of swung the momentum the other way.
It did. Up until that point, Deering was in complete command. And now the pendulum, as they say, has swung the other way.
2nd now and goal. I think we're going to see a series of running plays here, Bruce. Got the double back set now.
Yeah.
Gillies.
In. He walked in.
Walked in is right.
Well, that changes the complexion now.
Sure does. 14-6, Deering leads now. Portland about to add the extra points, or will at least attempt that.
And that confidence is back with Portland, you can tell.
Sure is. Deering knows they're still up. They know they have work to do. Maybe this is maybe a good thing for Deering.
Well, maybe it's a wake-up call.
Settling into the complacency.
The wake-up call was that penalty, though. And if they could have stopped them on that, then it might have been a different story right now.
Agger's going to boot that up. It's a fake. It's a fake. And no go. It's going to be 14-6. Mike Bailey trying everything like he does every year.
Well, you have to. But Deering boys came up to the cause that time and stopped them.
Sure did. That would have been devastating had they actually completed that conversion. So it's 14-6, 47 seconds, waning seconds here in the first quarter, and a lot of action for the opening quarter.
But this won't be the final, Ted. I'll tell you, 14-6 won't be the final in this one. There'll be some more scores going up there. Mark my words.
So. You're absolutely.
I am.
A little surprised. You think he'd want a safe bet as opposed to going for it, but that's Mike Bailey. He likes to jump ahead, likes to shock you a little bit now and again. He's been here enough times to know that sometimes that can really swing the momentum if they were to actually convert that.
All right, we'll see what Deering can do now, Ted.
Yeah, they're going to kick off now. Deering's averaging about, what, a good 10 to 15 yards on the kickoff return as opposed to the 25 by Portland. Something else they may have to work on the front line.
Well, they can't make any mistakes on this one. They got to get good field position. They still have 47 seconds left here. They could conceivably score again.
Plenty of time. All the timeouts remaining.
Now, this seems to be the, every time we say the critical time in the game, but right now, every time is a critical time in the game for Deering right now.
Very true. If they can put a drive together and actually make something happen on this in such short notice, why, then they'll really make something happen.
My microphone is falling off here. That would be awful if I couldn't yak for...
Boy, that'd be tough. You wouldn't need a mic.
Is that why the fans are applauding?
Yeah.
Now, once again, not the greatest field position, not the greatest return for Deering on that one.
Well, one thing, they didn't drop the ball, and they still have the ball, so...
That's right, no mistake.
Yes, when I have a mic in my hands, I'm dangerous.
In fact, look for Bruce out at R96 over Christmas vacation.
I am.
Come out. We're going to chat a little bit of sports on the morning show.
Ted and I are going to have a sports talk.
Sports talk hour. And we'll promote that on the station.
Live radio.
R96. We'll do that coming up.
Crocker Glacier, beware.
Yeah, that's right. Well,
beware, boys, because we're coming.
But they don't want us in color. We're just radio.
Right. It's all right. Well, someday, Ted.
Okay.
ESPN. I'm waiting. Here comes Joe Foley again. Gets stuffed. They're coming around the left-hand side. Go nowhere on that one.
May have gotten two as the waiting seconds. That may, in fact, have been the final play of this first quarter.
Looks like they're going to let this go out. No timeout. They'll go into the second quarter. This is Ted Talbot, Bruce Goharian. Gary Winship, Jim Banks down here at Fitzpatrick Stadium for the 84th annual
4th, you're right.
Why do I always...
I don't know, but you got it right. Don't stop.
84th annual Thanksgiving. Actually, I want to throw something in here. 1893, they played a Thanksgiving Day game.
You were here?
No. No.
What position did you play?
1893, and the Deering varsity played the Portland JV team down here in 1893. And then in 1911, the Deering varsity played the Deering alumni. I was just reading this. I have all this.
That's something. That's great.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
A little bit of research.
I know.
I didn't know you were going to do some show prep.
My
I
wife
feel
says
bad.
if you knew the children's birthdays as well as you know sports, so I could.
That may well be.
But she's a Portland grad, so she was smiling at me today when I walked out of the house.
Well, normally she smiles a whole bunch when you come back, at least the last 6 years.
That's right.
When Portland has won.
And my father's coming over. He's a Portland grad. Everybody is a Portland grad.
They served up more than turkey, didn't they?
That's right. Oh, boy. I take a severe beating, and nobody cares. Everybody's happy. They're all laughing. Especially the people at school, too. They're happy.
Are you insinuating a few lists of quackers around here?
Well, the sun's coming out, Ted, Jim.
Yeah.
Is it my imagination?
It may be some wishful thinking, but
It's coming out on this side. I don't know. I don't want to...
You're right. Getting a little brighter. It'd be good for the crowd, which is very good today. Looks like
But you know,
a good crowd.
there's no noise. It's subdued here.
Well, that's because we're on the Portland side.
Oh, you're right.
Deering, we hope, is going to step up and have something to cheer about.
Well, the stands are full, though.
Very
I would
full.
guess. How many, Jim, you think are here?
Not only the stands, but you
I bet you got a good
look at the border.
Yeah. 8,000, yeah. This stand...
You got numerous standing on the hill that Deering Avenue ran.
Right, right.
So, here we are, brand new quarter, second quarter for Deering, and they're going to try to get something going here.
He's going to pass. Now he's going to run.
He's got some room.
He's got to tuck that ball in. He got a good pickup.
Good
Almost
job.
a first down on that one.
Langella hanging onto the ball after what is a pretty good hit there.
Well, he saw that nothing was open, and he adjusted and did a good job on that. He did pick up a first down.
He did. Good job. Nick Langella doing what has to be done here. 14-6 Deering.
Deering's got some decent offensive drives. He got some good offensive...
And they haven't come on only on the back of Foley as well. They've also had some good passing. They're getting it upfield and actually pretty decent.
High formation, I would guess, if Foley gets it second back through.
On first down.
Oh, right up the pipe. There's a flag on the play.
Should have been a holding, we'll assume, but...
I don't know.
When you throw the line like that.
That's what I said. Oh, holding, and that'll bring him back a little bit.
We're in the second quarter here at the 84th. I finally got it down. I had to look at the program. 84th annual Thanksgiving Day game.
If I'm not mistaken, is this not the first penalty on Deering today?
I think it is the first penalty.
Just want to bring your attention. We have 3 awards today. The
Merv Kilgore Award, Deering,
Vinnie Allen Award.
for Portland.
And we have the Portland School Committee Award for the unsung hero, which usually goes to an interior lineman or a linebacker for doing all that blocking and all the hard work they do in the pits.
Are you going to be presenting those, Mr. Banks?
I'm going to present the School Committee Award.
All right.
I had the good fortune in 1981 of establishing that award, and it has...
On first and 20, they give it out, and he's got the corner.
Little pitch to Joe. He picks
Gain
up
of
about
maybe
8 yards.
5, 6.
No, he picked up about 8 yards.
All right.
Has been presented every year by a school committee member or chairman of the school committee. And I've been very pleased with the award as it continues on. Even when I was on the school committee for about 5 or 6 years, the award continues. So I'm always pleased to see that the unsung hero is recognized for all the hard work. I guess it kind of reverts back to like the classroom teacher or the custodian.
Right.
You got that
Absolutely.
dedicated employee who goes in every day, does the job, is there day in and day out, and I think that that's kind of what it represents.
Well, it's a great award, and we
Second and
appreciate it.
13.
We'll be looking for you out there when you present it. He's going to pass.
Langella's going to be back now. He's got some pressure. He goes up to the middle and complete for what
Mike
would be only
Nappy.
a short gain.
He got back the yards they lost on the penalty.
Going to bring up a third and long, though, Bruce.
He's got plenty of time to pass, though, Ted.
He sure does. That just happened to
Portland
be
is not getting in on defense. He's got plenty of time.
a design play to let a couple in and shoot that out to the middle. Unfortunately, some Portland defenders waiting for it.
There's a
Brings
little
up
screen play over the middle. I mean, you're going to, that's what you want to do. You want to mix it up a little bit.
Third and 10 now.
He's had success passing and running. But the big success is Joe Foley running.
This
When
series,
Joe gets his hands on the ball,
yeah. This series is not the most successful for Deering, but
No.
they are moving it at 3rd and 10 now. They need a big play. Watch for the pass.
need a real big play.
Langella is back.
Joe Foley.
Joe Foley, what concentration to bring that down. And he's going to
He's
break
off
it
to the
open.
races. Big
And
Joe
he's gonna go
Foley.
down
Don't make
out of
any
the 20,
mistakes on
15,
Deering. Stay
10.
over.
Falls into the end zone.
Joe Foley, I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, when he gets his hand on the ball, there's not anybody going to tackle him. Because
Puts his head down, and did he go?
did he get? They would try to tackle him. He ran through 2 guys. He ran away from
And let's not overlook Nick Langella.
Langella, number 12.
Wow, what a great job.
Beautiful
Good
pass.
Langella.
Threw that right through between 2 Portland defenders. Was right on the money, and once Joe Foley caught the ball, he broke away from both those tacklers, swung him right off, and away he went.
He just shook him off. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a great play.
What a play. Great job, and some major yardage as well.
Have a good Thanksgiving, Mr. Banks.
Thank you, Mr. Banks.
I have an assignment at halftime to interview a couple of coaches
All right.
down in the end zone. And so,
Let us know how it goes
I'm
if you
going to be
get a
doing
scoop.
that, and they're going to feed us into the game here.
Oh, good.
Edit it in later on.
Oh, terrific.
Great.
Good.
We'll look forward to that.
So,
Good to see you.
keep going.
All right,
Thanks very
thank
much,
you.
sir. Good to see you. Thank you. Penalty down as the kick was going to be
Penalty
up.
against Deering.
And that may set him back. It's now 20-6 Deering. 9:34 here in the second.
I don't know, Gary. You ever seen anything like this before? 20 to 6? We're in school.
I should have put it back a little farther.
Well, Mike Fulton certainly has the capability with his performance kicking extra points to do the job.
Last guy I remember is that big, actually, kicking Mike Rowe way
Right.
back. He's just a huge guy, linebacker, and he kicked him fabulously. Same kind of thing. Although you're frustrated, you know he could run it right through with
Right. Mike's got about 4 inches on Mike Rowe, though.
Ah,
He's a big kid.
Oh.
Oh, it's a fake.
it's either a fake or a...
He just throws it out. It's in
And
there.
it's in there. He got it. Good Lord.
I tell you what,
It's going well for Deering today.
it certainly is. Jimmy Westberg caught that one, ladies and gentlemen.
2-point conversion is successful. 22-6 now, Bruce.
Portland looks confused out there right now. I'd be confused, too. That was a good play. I was confused, actually.
That was it. You know what it looked like? It looked like he had just kind of fumbled the snap a little bit.
That
kind of fooled with it.
It was designed. It had to be designed, Gary, that play.
Bill O'Roy will tell you it was designed regardless.
Speaking of football, I'd like to put a plug in for the college to Murray State University. 12-0, going to the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. This year, 1AA. Gary, you went to Western Kentucky. Where's Western right now? Are they getting ready for the playoffs? Are they getting ready? So anybody out there that wants to adopt the school, adopt Murray State. Going to the playoffs, 1AA football. We're undefeated this year. Tom Murphy, my good friend that I teach with at Deering, we're all excited. Johnny Matheson up at Lincoln.
Let me guess, you went there.
We went there.
Yeah.
All right.
The sun is starting to come out a little bit.
It is. I tell you, it's coming right over us, Teddy. It's
This
us.
is
That's
not
why.
bad. Portland side of this.
Now,
you can
again-
imagine, very quiet.
Again, they can't make any mistakes right now in their kicker.
Sure. Mistakes, complacency all over again. They know that Portland came back very quickly on that last
Right.
run on the heels of what was a pass interference call.
Right.
22-6 now, Deering as they kick off to
Split it
what
down.
is at least an average of
Connick's
25
got
yards.
the ball now. Connick can go.
Connick's got some room. He's got the corner. He's one guy to beat, a couple guys to beat, and he goes down.
Still
to
picking up a
32.
lot of yardage there.
32-yard line is where Portland will start this drive and try to answer what was the
Right.
touchdown and the extra point conversion.
It's the second quarter here, 84th annual Thanksgiving Day game. Deering right now, 22-6. 9:25 to go in the second quarter. Ted Talbot, Bruce Koharian, Gary Winship, here bringing you the game today. Gary's our play-by-play. Gary, I got 3 or 4 plays in a row I've called, though.
You know, that's true, too. Not only is it going well for Deering, but you have called some plays.
That's right. Pass off to Ham, picked up about 5 yards.
Ham's been a good player for them this year as well.
Good defensive player, Ham. 5'11", 174.
It's going to be second and about 4 now.
Well, again, they've got to keep their eyes open.
Deering
We've got
defense,
seniors out there now that know what they're doing.
certainly. Deering defense has been doing nothing but stepping up nicely.
Now, they got to tackle them, though.
There's another tough one to
You got to
stop.
put a shoulder into them, Ted. They can't arm tackle. I saw a lot of arms trying to tackle coming through that line. You
And
can't
that's on-
arm tackle these guys.
Both sides of the ball, they both have runners where they put their head down and go, and you will not stop them. Yeah,
I
that was
noticed
a
down to
first
the
down.
left-hand side here, the field Portland's got a football flag now. That's nice.
That is a nice one. I like that
I
play.
like that flag.
Well, good enough for a first down for Portland. 8:29 now to go in the second, working toward
We got some
halftime.
confusion in the Deering defense here.
Yeah, I see that. They'll be stepping up with a run play, and he's
Nice
stopped
hit.
at the line.
Nice hit. Jody Andrews stopped and stuffed back.
And Joe's not used to that, of course.
No, he isn't.
What a fine run Jody Andrew has been all year. He's certainly stepped up for them.
And I understand from the teachers over at Portland that he's a great kid, too. And I know his uncle. I had his uncle in
Did you
school.
say Mike was,
Mike, yes, his
yeah,
uncle.
okay.
He's a great one.
Well, second and 10 now for Portland. They're going to try to keep this drive going
Miles,
and probably go, I would have said the
little
air.
counter.
But he's
He
going
stopped
nowhere.
again.
If you can't tackle him, at least hang on to the leg. Matt Doherty on the stop there. It's obviously third down now.
All Deering has to do is look what's going on, maintain their composure. They can't vary from their assignments, especially the linemen. Big play for Deering right now, Ted.
Sure is. This is a 3rd and 11 play. It's even a bigger play for Portland. If they get this, we'll talk about that momentum turning all over again. Let's see if Deering's defense can step up on this one. 3rd and
He's
11.
going to pass. Lobs
Gillies is back. He's got him. And it was a knockdown, not a tackle, but a
That's right.
knockdown, which is dangerous. First down, Portland. And this, like you say, they are capable of doing that at any time.
That's right. A little
Portland looks
porous in the Deering defense that time. Big hole there.
Yeah, they did well to step up and actually touch him to get him down or actually knock him down. It's going to be a 1st and 10, obviously. Just under now 7 minutes to go before halftime. Going to be a little...
DeAndrea shoots right out.
Boy, even when he falls,
Picks
he
up
picks up 6.
6, 7, 8 yards.
Oh.
Arm tackling again, Ted.
Well, that's never going to do.
That's not going to do with these guys.
It's easy to say, of course, but when you're head-to-head, one-on-one with somebody like that, you've got to put your whole body into them. So that'll be a 2nd down now. As you heard, it's down to the 17-yard line now, just to pick up 1 yard for a 1st down, and they are once again threatening heavily.
I'm going to
They're
pass
gonna
again.
actually
He
pass
lobs
it
it
into
in.
the end zone, wide open, wide open. Didn't even see him go to the corner. Didn't even see him.
Connick. Well, as we said, can score at any time.
Now, once again, they're answering just about touchdown for touchdown.
Right.
It's going to be 20,
As we said
22-12.
before, this is not going to be the same score at the end of the game.
I don't also think we'll see Mike Bailey go for a 2-point. What I think will happen is he'll
I
put
think
it up
he'll kick
for
it
safe.
this time, right?
Sure. The 22-12 as it stands now. And one of the better played games, or at least more exciting.
It is. I like
than
to
in
see
years
scores.
past. Sure.
We have to look forward to the annual, when we go home, the annual Detroit Lion Minnesota Viking game. That's about as exciting as watching a wind blow.
Well, but the KC Dallas game ought to be something.
That'll
to
be a
for.
good game.
That'll be a good game. Timeout Portland now, and they're going to think about that. That they didn't have enough people
6:12
on
left
the
to go
field.
in the second quarter. Portland just scored. Deering has a 22-12 lead right now.
And
It's been a good game for scoring. I
it's
mean,
been a great game for, and the defense really hasn't
Offense
played
going up
that
and-
badly. You know, and keeping that in mind, it's been the performance of a couple of great players.
well,
And it's the names that you highlighted at the beginning of the game,
That's
ironically
right.
enough.
there they are. DeAndrea, Miles, Ham. They're all there today. And on the Deering side, you got Big Joe Foley, Mikey Nappy. Nicky Garrett in the line, you don't hear much about him or see him, but he's in there all the time. Number 66, Mike Fulton, number 76, and Nick Langella, the quarterback. So,
good group of folks, and they're working together very well so far. It's just Portland's offense, like you say, is able to score almost at will. Deering's defense has stepped up nicely today, though.
they got to adjust to that pass, though, Ted, because they're going to burn them all day long.
Absolutely. On the previous, now they're going to go for 2 here, Bruce, without any fake. And he's back with all the time in the world to the corner. And what a play to pull that in. What concentration by Michael Ham. Good job.
Well, he didn't have a hand on it, so Ham caught ball with it and caught it coming down. Now it's 14-22.
Well, Mike Ham did a good job looking that in.
He did.
Through the hands or through a hand of the Deering defender. Yeah, 22-14, Deering leads now. Well, watch for that momentum swing, although I think Deering's able to step up.
Well, let's hope so.
.6:12 now to go before
And the sun is
halftime.
coming out, Ted.
It is. Officially, it's getting brighter.
Officially, the sun is out, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to know that. You're going to be watching this Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday at home. I'll tell you. No, the sun just went back in, Ted. Well, okay. We got number 29 back there for Deering, ready to receive the ball. Tyrone Daniels and Joe Foley. I can't see that. Is that 44 back there, too?
Mm-hmm.
Sean Anderson.
Sure.
Okay, Portland ready to kick off. Another big, we keep saying big series for Deering, but
it really
quite frankly,
if they don't answer
Portland has
time,
the big offensive team this year. So
and if Deering doesn't answer, a lot of the time they are going to find themselves behind the ball. Now that, just like it does with Portland, bounces behind, and he's not going to get much on this return. And he did well to get that far, Bruce,
Tyrone
up to the
Daniels
23. Did well to get that far. Good
picked
run
up
back.
about 15 yards. Good run back.
A couple of good blocks, I
Got him out of the hole on that one. They're on about the 22-yard line now. 6:02 left in the second quarter.
And if Deering can go into halftime with a lead like
And
that, what a
Portland's
boost.
time tackling now, too. So it's arm tackling a couple of times here, and that's not going to get you the results you want.
And although Sean isn't that big, or who'd you say, Tyrone isn't that big,
right.
Certainly arm tackling isn't going to do against speed.
He's one of the #1 sprinters in the state, so he'll be a factor in indoor track. A lot of these guys are track guys.
So here we are, first down now. Langella, handoff, not a whole
Joe
lot.
Foley going nowhere in that one.
Well, that's generally how they start the series and see where they can go with the run.
As I mentioned before, Brian Cowett is one of the better linemen in the state of Maine. He's right in there in all these tackles. He's number 66. He's a senior. He's 6'1", 200 pounds, so he's good sized there. They got some good-sized guys out there.
Sure do.
I looked down in the roster. There's two guys, 284 here for Portland, and you got a 200-pounder and a 244. You got some big kids. And Deering the same way.
Sure, no turnovers so far in this game, but it's very cleanly played.
Well,
second down now. Angela. Gonna again,
pass.
He's back to pass now. Look at all the time he has, Bruce.
Oh, he's
right up the middle. It's a little overthrown. And mistimed as well.
That time it didn't work.
And as I mentioned the word turnover, we almost had one.
And he was all alone. He just dropped the ball.
That's right.
All right, we will.
Steve Stinson.
Yeah, we will
lineman.
congratulate Steve. He's
University of Maine lineman. Just the biggest guy.
Local guy.
Guy.
Oh yeah, local guy. Got to congratulate him. Steve Stinson, first team Yankee Conference, 1AA.
So if the entire team couldn't do well, it's nice to see that on an individual basis at the end of the year. Good job for Steve Stinson.
Well, Maine, there's another story right there. Maine was just away from being 6-3.
True.
They have to answer that problem too.
3rd and 10 now. Langella in trouble. In trouble. Portland's going to get this ball back, Bruce, with midfield position.
They may get it back with better than midfield position because you got to go into the backfield to kick, Ted.
I'm telling you, that was just a misplay altogether. Missed assignments on the blocks. He had way too much pressure.
The only time they get him is the time you're down to your own end zone. So
right. This is going to be it's going to be a wonderful position for Portland, who's looking to receive at the 50. We know it won't get there. And of course, he's kicking against the wind still, and it is the wind out there. Still a good boot. Get on it. Looks like Portland probably did
That's
recover
two
that.
mistakes in a row, and he got the ball back, but they made...
Boy, what a position they have at the, what is that, the 30-yard line? The
32.
Man.
Well, Ted,
You could not let Portland start at the 32-yard line, Bruce, and expect to hold them each time.
3:54 go in the second quarter here, and we got a tenuous lead by Deering, 22-14.
Boy, were Portland to score again before half, we're talking about a whole different
We're talking
game.
about a new game.
So, Deering's
But
defense,
as we said before, you got 5 backs there that can do it.
Deering's defense been stepping up nicely.
comes
There's
Ham.
Ham.
Picks up a first down, picks up about 12 yards down to the 20.
And there are not many 10-yard plays that can be run for Deering without a score coming up. So that's going to bring up a brand new first down. 3:32 left before the half. And Mike Bailey sending into play.
Well, I think he's just going to go with a pass. That's worked most effectively. Deering has not been able to stop the pass, come up with a solution how to stop it.
Yeah, Gillies now having all the time in the world as opposed to the
Right.
first quarter where he had a lot of
Absolutely.
pressure. So Gillies has the
You
eye.
have plenty of time. Probably do a running play here. Just no, he's going to
No,
pass
Gillies
again. He
gonna
locks
throw
it up.
up.
Oh, he's wide open, Ted. Oh, he was wide open.
I don't know what Deering defenders are thinking of. They're letting him roam all over the place in the end zone. Brings up a second down now. Now you maybe see the run.
He was wide open, Ted.
He sure was. He sure was wide open. It was just a mistimed play or pass on Gillies' part.
He maybe
Second
come
down.
back with the same one again, Ted.
Could well do that. Deering's defense did not see that coming
No, they
at
didn't
all.
see it.
And he had 2 people in the area, just none in the end zone. That's a 2nd and 10 now is what this sets up. Again with the eye. Gillies looking to make it happen.
Need a little fake. He's going to run it.
Little run off to the side, and he's got some yardage there,
Looks like
too.
he picked up a first down. Clock is running. 3:05 left in the second quarter. Portland threatening again. But as we said, Ted, they can score at any time.
And they expect them to. Deering
They have the
doesn't
speed.
have the utilities as much as Portland does to make them a score almost at will, or at least if you can almost count. If Portland's down to the 20-yard line, they're going to get in.
No, it looks that way right
count on
now.
it. Almost. 3rd and 10 now.
Be
Third
interesting to
down.
see what he calls on this one.
Probably be a pass. 3rd down. Gillies going to look for it. It's a run.
DeAndrea off the right-hand side, right off the tackle. He picks up about 4 or 5. No. Yeah, first and goal.
Down.
First and goal.
Boy, that's frustrating for Deering.
Well, he's got plenty of time now. He can do what he wants right now, Ted. He's got 2:25 left in this quarter.
Sure does.
He's got a first down. He doesn't want to kick the ball off again to Deering. He's just going to let the clock.
As best he can run down. Deering's defense, boy, do they have to step up here. Watch his secondary. Gillies now again with the eye. And it's a pitch
Out to DeAndrea.
And look at that. Well
They
done.
stepped up on that one.
Can't see the number down there and who made the play, but a good
Mikey
job.
Nappy. Mikey Nappy,
stringing
46.
him along the line. Maybe a gain of, what'd you say, maybe 1.
Maybe a 1.
Certainly brings
Stops
up
the
2nd
clock,
and goal.
unfortunately.
Right, 2nd and goal. 2:02 left before the half. Deering's up 22-14 at this point.
At the 4-yard line, 2nd down, goal to go.
Portland breaks out up to the line. Pass play, Teddy.
Pass play is right. 2nd
Pass
and
play.
goal now. About 4 yards to get in
No.
there. And with a run.
DeAndrea gets stopped, but
Stopped right up there.
almost. He's right down on the 1-yard line. Clock
Third.
is running, 1:56.
And 1.
2 plays.
It's not going to be a whole lot of time, you're right, for Deering to do anything if they
No,
get the ball
well, that's
back.
what Portland's. That's the intent.
Mm.
You don't want to kick off to Joe Foley or get a chance to.
3rd down, goal to go.
Today, Deering can score when they want also. It'll be interesting in the second half to see what goes on here with it. Well, it's basically a new ball game right now. I mean, it's like
Sure
0-0, basically, if they score here.
If they score here, it sure is. Deering will have a 1-point lead. If they don't go for 2,
Doesn't look so. Doesn't look like it.
that'll bring up 4th. 4th down for
Wow.
Portland on the 1-yard line.
Very interesting.
Isn't
Very
that something?
interesting. What do you do now, Coach?
Wouldn't you just put your power runner in and hope he puts his head down again? Well, they're trying to get the fans going. And it's a 4th down. Everyone's starting to get excited now. Talk about a big play. We have yet to see a bigger one. Here I know it'll be a 1-point game. If
49 seconds. Clock is ticking.
46 now to go before the halftime. Portland looking to get in on this play. He got in. Portland in, making it a brand new ball game.
New game.
What a good stand, though, by Deering's defense. Still a good stand.
Well, it was questionable, but they got in. And new game. Now Deering really has to dig deep, Ted, because Portland
I think
scored.
so, too. Watch for the 2 here, of course, as they are. They're definitely going to go for the 2. And with a 2-point lead that Deering has, this will wipe that out.
I would still kick the ball on this one, Ted.
Yeah, and play
Too
it
early
safe.
in the ball game. There.
And watch for the pass. Oh, wide open. All right.
I would have kicked the ball in that
I think so.
2
Deering-
points isn't going to win this game.
Sure, 37 seconds left to go before halftime. Deering is up 22-20. And I don't think the wind taken out of their sail, but yet, like we say, it's basically 0-0 as they get the kickoff, and assuming, of course, they'll start again after the half.
Now Rangers lead is 20-20. 37 seconds remaining in the first half.
Well, there's a big turn of events here as far as the defense goes. Deering's broken down quite a bit here. That pass is killing him right now.
Sure is, as opposed to the first quarter where they had all the pressure.
He's getting too much time to pass, and he is passing, and the safeties are not doing what they have to do right now for Deering.
Now, the secondary really is missing some assignments, letting them blow right past them. That certainly can't happen in the second half. Look at the score now. So it's certainly going to be something to see in the second half.
We'll see. 37 seconds left in the second quarter.
Deering has all their timeouts, though, and we'll see if they bother to use those, whether or not they're going to run out the clock and call it a halftime lead. Because you certainly don't want to turn the ball over with too many plays. Kind of a short kick. That's a bounce.
Sean Anderson picks it up.
Anderson's got a wall of blockers.
Nice
One
run back.
guy slipped through with 26 seconds. Clock is stopped for the offense and defensive units to get on the field again. 22-20, Deering has the lead.
Wow.
Last time Deering won this game was 6 years ago, I think they said 1990.
Mark O'Brien was the quarterback then. 25-6, I think the score was.
Deering, first and 10.
Deering's offense is going to try to probably put it up with 16 seconds left. Although
Maybe
turnover,
he'll
like
run
we
the clock
say,
out.
yeah, maybe just run the clock
He's going to
out.
run it out.
Well, a nice little sneak there. Turns into a whole bunch
wait a
of
minute.
yardage, Bruce. And he's got a couple of people to beat, and with a cut, can't get it done on this field. 2 seconds now, and
Now
they call
you-
the timeout.
Now you throw it up, Teddy.
Sure.
Send them all down. Send them all down.
That's what'll happen, and Deering will take a 2-point lead into halftime, which could have been a lot more, maybe even should have been, were it not for a couple of the assignments that were
Well.
blown there in the beginning.
You can't tell. It certainly was, unfortunately for Deering, that they don't have a bigger lead right now.
No, but if they scored 22 in the first, let's assume they can do so in the second, and to be productive.
If Portland only scores 20 in the second.
Math is your bigger
Yeah.
one
Well,
than me, but that's, I'll tell
Well, I
you,
see Paul Vachon, my good friend out there. He's a coach of Portland. He's trying to fire the boys up down there.
big player for Portland back about 10 years ago,
Yeah.
I think.
Paul's out there talking. Look at him. I see a lot of guys down there. Kevin Martin, I see one of my friends out there. He's a referee today. They're in their
Kevin.
shirt sleeves.
No,
Now, how
Kevin,
can
he
these,
does the touch leagues and
how can
win
these
them
guys stand out here, Gary, with short sleeve shirts on? What is it? Are they Portland guys or what? Oh, okay. We're going to have some people up. Murph was afraid to come up into the booth
He
after
brought
last
the
year. I told
family
him, no.
in. They told him to behave, is why.
I told him to come up. That's Tommy Murphy, Portland High grade, graduated from Portland High in 1962. He's here with his family. He's on the Deering side, though. Tommy, I want to say hello to you.
That's right. I saw him the other day in Deering He said he'd be here. Whether or not he'd dare to come up to the booth and defend himself
He's
is something
getting a
else.
little grayer, and he's getting a little wiser, but he's here.
Well,
here we go.
2 seconds left. Final play of the half for Deering High, who's got 2 points now, 22-20.
In the shotgun.
And you're right, they're going to put it up for all it's worth. And look at all the time he's got.
Throws it out.
There it is. Halftime. Stay tuned for some of the halftime showings, too. There's going to be some special events going on down at the field.
And we'll be back in the second half. Bruce Gohary, Ted Talbot, Gary Winship. We'll see you at half in third quarter.
Hi, my name's Clayton MacArthur, and I'm interviewing Mr. Jack Dawson, Mayor of Portland. Mr. Dawson, how's your Thanksgiving been going so far?
Great. It's a great day, and it's a great game going on out here.
Yeah, as I was told, you went to Chevrolet during high school, and did you still take part in the Turkey Day back then, too?
Oh, I went to the games. Yeah, a lot of my friends, both at Portland and Deering, guys I played against were playing, and so we never missed it. We were always here.
Yeah, tell me, have you ever done commentary or anything for the Turkey Day?
Yes, halftime interviews when I was coaching football. I did that occasionally, and I've also officiated in 2 of these games. One here, and the only Thanksgiving Day game that was ever played at Deering High School. I officiated in that one.
Okay, so, do you have any family members or anybody playing in the game today?
No, this is just a usual Thanksgiving Day ritual to come down here and see old friends and hope to see a good game, and we're seeing one today.
Oh, yeah, real tight score going into halftime, 22-20. I don't know, I'm looking for a tough second half. Any thoughts about this?
Well, it's hard to say. I think Portland's got to come back, and I think they can. They certainly have the talent to do it. I think they've got some momentum now. If Deering plays aggressively like they did in the first half, they can perhaps stay ahead. But Portland's starting to tackle better, move the ball a little better, so it'll be a great second half either way.
Yeah, I thank you for your opinion, and this is Clayton MacArthur interviewing Mr. Jack Dawson.
Thanks, Clayton.
Thanks a lot. Have yourself a nice Thanksgiving.
Thank you, you too.
Sure.
Turkey Day game, Deering versus Portland. Right now it's 22-20, Deering up. But Portland has shown some offensive power here in the last part of the second quarter, so it's going to be a long afternoon, I think, for Deering unless they tighten up in that defense. Pretty good crowd down here. We estimate probably 8,000 people. It's overcast. The sun came out briefly. It's getting colder, and we're ready for a interesting second half. Gary, it's going to be tough on Deering if they don't tighten up on that secondary. Gary Winship agrees with me. The Portland guys are out there stretching out. Deering's over in the side. They're getting a last-minute talk by Coach Leroy. It's been an interesting half. Deering went up very quickly. He was scoring at will. A bad break on a kickoff or on a penalty gave Portland some incentive, and they came back and scored, and they made the last score. So Deering has to tighten up, and in order to win this one, they have to tighten up that secondary. They have to keep scoring. Portland obviously can score at will, but they have to be able to do that. So it'll be an interesting second half. We got about 1 minute and 13 seconds left before we start. And we shall see what happens here. As I said before, overcast day. And Deering needs to do some different things here in the second half, especially on defense, but hopefully they'll be able to do it. Teddy just came back in.
Hello. You know, I got caught up in the reunion down there.
Oh, good.
You can't go out in the crowd nowadays.
No, I know.
Not get caught up in the conversation.
I know. All the guys we graduated with, a lot of people here. It's a good game.
It's a great game, great tradition. And everybody's here despite the wind that's whipping around out there.
I'm glad we're inside, Ted.
Yeah, you know, I was looking forward to coming back, yeah.
Well, everybody's warmed up. We got about 25 seconds left, Ted. It's going to be an interesting second quarter. I mean, third quarter.
It sure is. Second half. It's going to be, well, I think Deering's going to have to be the one to kind of step up here. Portland's going to try to come from behind, but like you say, and like they've done, they can pretty much score at will here, or given the opportunity, score at will, i.e., of course, good field position.
Well, 2 points isn't going to win this game, as I said before.
And this will not be the final score at the end of the game, as you say. It's absolutely.
Okay, we're ready to go again. Joanna and kids, I'll be home soon.
That's right. They'll be smiling at you or locking the door.
Well, Stephen and Michael are sick. They have one has an ear infection, one has some sort of flu, and Elizabeth, who attends Portland High, is waiting.
Yeah, well, could you tell Stephen to get that done before Thanksgiving?
I know.
Try to time that out a little bit.
We'll bring that cellular phone next year, and you can.
That would be good.
Fax something in. Stephen can be on there. I see MedQ at the end of the field. I hope no one's seriously hurt.
I think they're waiting just in case Deering wins. There's going to be some really surprise fans, and they're getting that warmed up. And
I don't know what's going on down there.
I don't know.
Okay, the officials are ready. We're ready. 12 minutes to go in the third quarter. 84th annual Thanksgiving Day game.
I heard unofficially Portland favored by 16 in the game.
Oh, they were?
Yeah.
Well,
that's what I get for going down on the crowd.
Go out there.
Yeah, I shouldn't go out there.
Well, they certainly were a playoff contender. They had South Portland on the ropes in the playoff game. South Portland made a couple of spectacular plays and beat them, and eventually went on to be state champions. But Portland could have been there too.
And Deering could have been well in the playoffs. In fact, both teams should have been. Only one did. And, of course, even the earlier meeting between these two teams turned out to be a great game all the way up until the fourth quarter when Portland broke that out.
It was a close game, 25, I think 25 to 13 and 25 to 14.
Sure.
The whistles are blowing. They're waiting.
The wind is blowing.
I don't know what's going on, Ted. Everybody's milling around out there.
Yeah. They got the, looks like, another senior crew coming out? Are they going to do this again?
I don't know.
Maybe Portland's conceded and we're going home. Yeah, that would, I somehow doubt it, but this must be the senior meeting all over again.
I guess that's what it is. I'm really not sure. Gary, what do you think that is?
Exchanging plays or something? Well, it's all for good sportsmanship in any case. And the tradition being what it is, why, we'll wait.
There was a time, Ted, I think I mentioned before, when this was the only time we played Portland.
That's right.
And I think I mentioned it, and I'll keep mentioning it, because it was a great game when we won the state championship right here back in 1959.
Sure, well, of course, this is still the only city in the state where it has two high schools in the same city, making for an incredible rival. Al Kirk, you see on the other side, firing him up in his shorts, as he's always been, regardless of the Thanksgiving Day weather. Al's a great coach.
Well, here we go. And the ball is on the tee. The ball is on the tee, ready to kick off. That's Bobby Agger going to kick off. His father, Gary Agger, is a policeman. Huh? It is. It keeps going on forever, but they seem to be... It's 12 o'clock right now. 12:01 now. Deering's on the field. Portland's out.
Getting things settled now, and Deering crowd you can hear getting fired up on the other side, as is the sideline. And well, they should. 22-20, Deering leads as we open up the second half.
They have to maintain it now, Ted.
Sure do, and that defense really has to step up much like they did in the very beginning of the game. If they can start it all over again, put pressure on Gillies all over again, we're looking at yet another successful stand.
I just saw my good friend Peter Manning down there.
You see Peter every year.
I know. Well, I tell him to come. He avoids me now, though.
Deering crowd all fired up, ready to receive this Deering. Not a bad boot.
Sean Anderson again, number 44.
Anderson's going to try to break out to the right, and he's got some defenders after him. He's going to go down at about the 30.
Nice pickup on that. Okay, here we go. Deering. Can they do it again in the second half? Can they score 22 more points?
What about, and you're right, every drive we say important drive, but to really open up the second half, they'd love to see some great progression on this drive.
Well, they have to right now. it's definitely the game is going to Portland's favor right now. Portland's got the momentum.
And that's not often the case when you don't have the lead, but they sure do.
Well, they do
coming out
have
here.
it. They
And,
do have the momentum.
Deering fired up, offensive line, big
I
enough.
formation.
Nick Langella, quarterback. He takes the snap, hands off.
Joe Foley
Foley looking for a hole, just
grinding
not
out.
getting
He
it there.
picks up probably a yard at the most.
Much the way he ended the second half with his running. Both teams found that the pass has been a little more effective.
Right.
Get very, very few penalties called in the game.
That's right. That's been a cleanly played game.
Count them on one hand so far. Turnovers, nothing yet.
It was
One that
called.
was called was a pass
That
interference.
did, Gary.
that set up the
Absolutely
Portland
correct.
score.
And that was the Tide Turner right there. The Tide Turner.
2nd and 9 now. Foley get a gain on 1 on the previous play.
10:55 left in the third quarter. Ball on the Portland 30.
He's looking to go to the air. He's got some trouble.
He's down. He did a good job staying on his feet, but he got swamped.
Boy, not very good protection from the offensive line of Deering.
Lost about 12 on that one. No, excuse me, lost about 8 on that one. Deering's in the hole right now, Ted. They got to do something to come out of it. Because this is
Boy.
definitely putting the ball right in Portland's court.
It sure is. Yep, as you heard, 3rd and 17. Not the greatest way to start off the second half. Plenty of ball to be played, but Portland's really going to look to do something when they get that ball for the first time.
Right. Well, they have the offensive tools to do it, too.
They sure do. 3rd and 17 now.
Deering needs a big break.
Got the split
Deering
back.
needs to make something happen.
Looks like it
Offside
was
on Portland.
could well be. Free play if they can get it off. And it looks
Joe
like it's
Foley.
Foley again. Picking up what would
Almost
be
gets that back.
should be outside defense. I don't think he was
Yeah.
drawn.
No, he was definitely trying to take a step up on him. That play's worked quite well today for Deering.
Sure has, to either side, by the way. Foley, who splits out and gets open. Then makes his own room once he gets out there.
Right.
And he's very good at doing that as well. Officials now talking over that. What would be a... Oh, looks like to be maybe against... Well, it's hard to say. Against
Yes.
the defense.
Yeah, it was against the defense.
Sure.
One of the pulling plays, I'll try to
Trick
make
us is what it is.
try to make a deal out there and say, hey, it was not me, but didn't get away with it.
Coach Leroy now wants a little explanation on the outside for Portland.
Now he gets another play. Third down and about 12.
Yep, 3rd and 12. Yet another very important play here. Timeout's going to be called. He needs to get his... And Coach Leroy already out on the field, needing to get a good play to get going. We'll assume, of course, the pass play.
I would assume a pass play, but then again, you're in dangerous territory, Teddy, down here with the
That's right.
on the 30-yard line and proven offensive power of Portland High School.
They
You don't
sure
want
are.
to make any mistakes.
They sure are.
Deering's got to get it together, though, because right now it's shaky time.
Sure
shaky
is.
time.
Sure is. And Deering, of course, in the second half is sometimes not known to be the most productive. And the points that they got, the bulk of them, the 22, may be the bulk of their points altogether today.
Well,
we
let's
hope
hope
they
not.
put it up, and we hope they do so. But if this stands as anything, we're in for a very long second half. 3rd and 12 when they resume play.
It's 9:22 left in the third quarter. Nothing's happened so far. It's started slowly, Ted.
Sure has.
From that first half where it was exciting, we started very slowly now. We have a lot of...
and Coach
gotta-
finishes with the offense.
pump each other up here.
And we're ready to go. 3rd and 12. Deering's got the ball now.
Okay, here
Langella,
we go.
see what he can do. He's got the split back in the backfield. Oh, it's
Bobbles
actually a shotgun. He's looking for someone downfield who's open.
Joe Foley was open, but just a little overthrown.
A little overthrown to Foley. That brings up the 4th down, and the punting unit comes out.
He's got to punt now, Teddy. Dangerous territory to punt.
Boy, once again, if they get Portland to midfield, That is not good field position, where Deering has yet to start at midfield in any of their possessions.
I would say Portland will come with this one. Maybe try to block this field, this punt. He's got two guys back. Yeah, they're coming.
Yeah, this is going to be
Here they
quite a
go.
rush. And if they were to get in the backfield here, in near the kicker, wow, what position they'd have.
Gets a kick off. Pretty good kick.
It's all right, it's kind of a line drive kick
Miles
behind the
bobbles
defender.
it. Falls
they're
down.
just
Big break for Deering right
all
there.
they can do is fall on it.
Deering,
You're right.
it's on the 32-yard line.
32, 33.
Yeah. Big break for Deering that time. Bobbled the ball, dropped it.
Seen a lot of bobbles on the bobbled balls.
It's cold out there, though.
Yeah, sure is to handle that.
This may be the coldest day they've played all year.
Portland has an injured player down.
And the wind's coming up, and somebody's down.
Sure, this kind of weather's great for the defense, for the offense, who has to control the ball and move. It's not the best with that biting wind.
We're in the booth, though. The biting wind, I can see it going by in the trees, Ted. Look at it.
It's biting.
It's biting. It's brutal, a brutal biting wind.
Boy, and you wouldn't get this kind of crowd out anywhere else in this weather, but for a game like
But
this.
us, we're Mainers, we like this.
That's right.
This makes us tough.
That's right.
I look out there in the highway, I say, look, they're not even coming up from, there's a guy from Massachusetts. That's a Massachusetts guy going.
You saw that.
I saw it.
Yeah, all the Mainers are here,
Oh, yeah, we're all here.
except for all the grandmothers cooking the turkey, perhaps.
That's right. And all the husbands waiting to eat it.
Yeah, that's right. After a day of football, then we jump back into the pro stuff. We already
Oh.
previewed that, didn't we?
We did preview it.
Good.
The game, the best game will not be this afternoon.
Oh?
Detroit and Minnesota.
No, that's right. Well, the 4 o'clock will be better.
The 4 o'clock will definitely be better.
KC at Dallas. They're at Dallas, aren't they? I believe
Are
so.
they at Dallas today? Kansas City or?
They
Yes.
are, aren't they? Yeah, good.
Let's go Kansas City. Connick seems to be shaken up on the play.
And good to see him actually walk off a little.
Very disagree with you, but I gotta go with Dallas.
Okay, well, we have a
Wow.
disagreement here. Now we're having a war in the booth here.
All right, 1st and 10 for Portland. Their first offensive series in the second half. Deering still up by 2, 22-20.
Big play, big series of Deering right now.
You saw the defensive line shift a
Here
little
comes
bit.
Miles.
And Miles going to
Sweep
try to
around
break
the right.
it up. And he was
He
taken
picks
down.
up 3 or 4 yards. Good wall form for him, but Deering defenders poked through there,
Yeah,
penetrated.
very nicely. Brings up a second and what might be 8.
It was Ben Brash coming through in that tackle. He broke that wall up. Because if he hadn't, he'd have been long gone.
Sure would have, and it wasn't for the penetration by just a couple of Deering defenders to break that
2
up.
split out.
Wow. We're going to call a 2nd and 7 now.
I say we're going to get a pass play, Teddy.
I think that may be right. You're right, Bruce. It's up in the air. A quick shot.
Wide open.
Michael Ham.
Nice tackle. Now, Nick Garrett is a lineman, and he caught Ham, came all the way from the line, so it was a great play by Garrett. Not a great play by the Deering defense again.
Boy, once again, Michael Ham wide open to the left side and getting some good yardage off of that play. You're right, Deering defender coming from, he could have tackled the ref at the same time.
That's right. The ref, who was the ref? Made a
Could
good
have
move.
been Vinny. I'm not sure who's.
It wasn't Kevin Martin, was it?
Wasn't Kevin. Kevin would have tripped him up for us. No.
Well, Teddy, this is what we were afraid of. As we said before, Portland can throw 50, 60 points up there in the
Boy.
scoreboard. And
They sure can. And to give them field position at midfield is insane. We got now 1st and 10, brand new series of downs.
little
Looks
fake.
like a little. And even the fake brings up 3 or 4 yards.
You got to give Nick Garrett credit. He came all the way from downtown down to the other end of the field and caught him.
Sure. That's not an easy thing
And
to do.
Ham was on the run, too. So Garrett's got some speed. Nick Garrett has got a chance, too, this year. Nick Garrett's one of the best javelin throwers in the state. So Nick Garrett could possibly be a state champ this year. We have one of our former Deering greats, Mark Cody. He's going to work with him a little bit this year. Mark,
I went to school with Mark.
Yes, you did. Mark made the Olympic trials in the hurdles.
Sure did.
Yeah, he
We're
was a
proud
state
of him.
champ for us.
Now they're going to go out to the right side. If he can cut that corner, defenders are there.
I got him
Good
stopped pretty
pursuit.
good on there. Good pursuit on the outside. Paul Navarro senior, track man,
Well
run
done.
about a 4.940.
Second down now.
He can keep up with DeAndre, and he did.
He did too,
Get
didn't he?
speed, matches speed. They can still pick up a first down on this, Teddy, and not score.
That's true. Deering's defense, as we know, has played, for the most part, wonderfully, especially up front. The secondary's had some problems, but up front, they've held the line pretty well. Let's see what they do here with the I formation. 3rd and 5, they're calling it. 3rd down, 5. And it's out to the other side now. And he's getting tangled up in traffic. What pursuit by Deering's defense. Great job.
Nice penetration, that's the way.
Great job.
Nappy made a nice tackle on that one. 4th down, you got to go for it. You got to go for it.
Got to go for it. Mike Bailey will not have it any other way. We know that
He's
before
got a
he
field
does.
goal kicker and Agger, but I don't know if he'll kick a field goal. He's
Well,
only...
Mike's in to win, and he knows his offensive power. One play can do it all.
Well, you still put Deering, even if you don't score here, you still got Deering in the backs to the wall here because you got to come out of that end zone.
That's true. Don Giles brought into play now. They're ready, or Gillies rather.
Now he's going to run it.
They're
Or
going to
pass
go
it.
here.
Now he's got 2 split outs. Looks like a pass play.
Looks
People
like a
moving
pass
around.
play.
DeAndre in the slot.
Oh,
Offside.
offside steering.
They didn't call it, though. Touchdown.
How can it go through the defender's hand like that? Was he not watching the ball? Man.
Now a little wide side fake, and he threw through.
Kind of Deering defender swatted at it as though that would do.
How quickly it changes, Teddy.
Unbelievable.
You know, look
26,
at this score here.
22.
This was the exact score that we beat Portland for the championship in 1959. Only it was reversed. 26 to 22. Now, wait a minute. This state, there's something. What is this? I think this is like a deja vu.
It is kind of. You're absolutely right. Unless, of course, Portland scores here, and then that's wiped out. And they
Well,
are certainly going to go
I know.
for 2 here
But this is.
to make it 28 if you can get somebody in the
Lost.
end zone.
He drops it.
So Deering down by 4 now. 6:09 in the 3rd.
You're right. You're right.
But being
I was
the
a freshman. I was sitting on the far side of the field in the right-hand stands right up there in the 2nd row from the top. I can remember it just like it was yesterday. And I can remember the Portland guys are cheering. Too prematurely, though, Gary. It was too premature. I had hair then. I'm bald now. I got this hat. My son bought me this hat, this Bluto hat. He said I look like Bluto.
Oh, that's it.
Isn't it a great hat?
Sure. Sure.
$5. You can't beat it.
Deering now up by, losing by 4. We're used to saying up until
I
this
know.
point.
Very quickly it changed, Ted.
Boy, did they have to get it going on the offense. You can see that wind actually picking up now. Very stiff. At least he'll kick into the wind. And what's hoped to be a good...
Well, the confidence level has got to be up, and Portland can see right now that they can...
Actually,
quite frankly,
Portland
they scored
kicking
the last-
against the wind.
Portland scored the last 3-4 touchdowns, haven't they?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And they've been all over this field. They've been dominating now. Deering has to get some of that magic they had in the very first part of the game. Kicking against the wind. Short kick on a hop.
Mike Nappy picks it up.
Nappy picks it up, runs to the side. He's got some blocks.
Mikey's not afraid to run to the ball. Mikey is a freshman year in the 600 for me in track.
Up to the 38-yard line.
He wasn't afraid to pick that ball up and run, even though Mikey plays guard now. He likes running. In fact, I tried to get Mike to run the 600 again this year as a senior. I guess he's put a few pounds on since he was a freshman.
Really?
Yeah, I've been in the weight room, but he was a 600 guy. Well, it's 6:01 left in the 3rd quarter. The tide has definitely changed. Portland scored the last 3 touchdowns with basically the same play, Ted. That little short pass to the corner.
Unbelievable. This is the second now offensive series for Deering in the second half. Langella now hands off with a
Joe
hole.
Foley breaks through, picks up 4. Picks up 4.
Yeah, that name Miles a lot of the stops for the Portland defense.
Picks up 5, excuse me. Clock ticking, 5:41, 3rd quarter. I tell you, I feel that breeze now. It's right in the...
Sure is. Sure is. Great football day, though.
Oh,
Great football.
great football.
2nd and 5 now for
Thanksgiving
Deering.
Day, one of the best.
On second down, Angelo has a single back.
He's going to do a little pitch, it looks like. Now he's going to carry it himself now.
He thought he had the corner, and that got stuffed up immediately. He's going to bring up third down. Deering not looking at all like the team in the first half.
No, they're good. They got to be careful because it's going to be 3 and out here, Teddy.
Yeah, it's 3rd and 3 now. You assume Foley will get the call. But then if we know that, maybe they do, they'll surprise us.
All right, here we go.
Third down. They can convert here and actually make something happen out of this drive.
They need to convert here, Ted.
Oh, they really do.
They need to convert here.
3rd and 2. Angelo with the eye. Hand off to Foley. Doesn't look like he's getting it. He probably did not get that.
Doesn't make it. Yeah, he does make it.
Did they give it?
Yeah, he made it.
All right, first down
Second
there.
effort.
And talk about those legs keeping moving. He's
Yeah,
certainly
Joe
one for
Foley,
that.
he's a good one. And he's a great kid, too.
So it brings up a 1st and 10. Once again, veering down by 4.
Well, they needed that first down.
They sure did. This may help them in their series and in the tide turning for momentum. First down.
And another visitor to our booth, Mike Cohen, captain of the Deering hockey team. President of the D Club. All-around school citizen. This is the kind of guy you want in your school right here, Mike Cohen. One of the best.
Yeah.
What do you think so far, Mike?
Well, they came out strong early, but kind of losing momentum a little bit. They got to do something to get that momentum back.
Yeah, you're right. We've just been saying that. Something's got to happen now.
Second down now. Inside of 3:40 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Okay, here we go. We line up in a...
You know, I'm optimistic about this play.
Well,
I got a good
I'm not
feeling
going to
about
call
this
it because
play.
every time
Are
I
you ready?
call
I'm
it,
not going to call it. I just feel good about it. Watch this.
Little pass play.
Come on, Nick. Yeah.
Well, Ted.
The reason I felt good is because I'm on the Portland side, apparently.
Oh.
I got to get over there to feel good.
Well, Ted.
Well,
I don't feel too bad because I didn't call it.
Well.
I do feel too bad because he got buried.
3rd down. How about that?
We'll put a little plug in for the Deering hockey team. We start a new season this year, have a new coach, and proves to be interesting this year. Mike, of course, is our outstanding goalie. He's been there for 4 years, and we're looking forward to some good things happening. So come on down to the Portland Ice. When does hockey start, Mike?
We open up the 9th of December against Portland.
And we'll be doing some games this year on Channel 3 again, and we've got to be the only ice hockey team around that does it on TV, folks. So become a Deering ice hockey fan.
3rd and 18 now. They're calling it for Deering.
Going back, Teddy. Another pass play.
3rd and 18. Nick looking for someone. They're all
Airs
covered.
it out. Oh, it's got to be a flag down.
There should be a flag. Well, the referees, there's a flag.
Yeah, there's a flag.
I was going to say, if they missed
that
that,
could be a flag. That was definitely a trip.
good heavens. Automatic first down then for Deering. It certainly should be.
Yeah, had to be.
Was that the call?
Because he had the ball, he just got tripped.
Absolutely. He sure did have it.
Big break for Deering.
There it is. There's the call. Pass interference.
Kevin Martin. 15 yards.
Hearing the boos on this side. Don't you love it?
I do.
Don't you love to hear that?
We do love to hear the boos.
All right, obviously first down now in 10. It's down by 4, Deering is, and they're making
That
things
wind has
happen on
really
this
picked
drive.
up now. People, the wind has picked up, folks. I see the poor cheerleaders standing down there with those thin warm-up suits on. They must be freezing. I got 5 layers of clothes on, and I'm still freezing. Joe Foley.
Looks like he broke it now. He's getting some yardage.
Joe Foley just ran over 3 or 4 guys, Teddy.
Down to the 28-yard line.
You don't arm tackle Joe. In fact, you don't tackle Joe. You just get in the way and hope he runs over you. He doesn't hurt you.
And hope someone helps you to tackle Joe. You're absolutely right. Brings up another first down.
Well,
Bruce.
hey, this has happened to Poole in the first half. A penalty, you know, that changed, turned the tide a little bit.
On the same kind of penalty, pass
right.
interference. Sure did, which led to their touchdown. Let's hope it's the same here. Just above 2 minutes left
Well,
in the
Deering
third
needs
quarter.
to score now, and then they've just got to come back and dig deep here on defense.
They sure do. They sure need a score. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, down by 4.
Foley down to the 29-yard line, a 15-yard pickup.
Joe Foley has got how many yards do you think Joe Foley's had today? He's had well over 100 yards. Joe Foley's been the workhorse out there.
He sure has. It's going to be a 1st and 15 now.
Joe
Offensive
Foley
line.
runs hard every time. There's no letting up with Joe Foley.
Be it the kickoff return or be it
Anything.
the handoff. Yeah, 1st and 15 for Deering. This is their first penalty. First offside penalty against them.
Okay, here we go.
Down to a minute 35 now with a split backfield. Langella hands it off.
Joe again. Three guys in on that tackle.
Problem there is everybody saw that handoff. Brings up 2nd now and 15.
$585 to Katie Galeman.
Well, Coach Lohr going with the strength today. He's certainly going to be having to run right up the middle, using Foley. He's obviously used him as a receiver and used him as a running back
Looks
today.
like Connick's not coming back. He's on the card. He looks like he may be hurt. That injury. He's
Yeah, he's in the card.
it's too bad. It's a good
Too
athlete.
bad, especially on Thanksgiving Day, to have an injury sideline you. But he's had a good game today.
Second down and 13.
2nd and 13 now for Deering, off of the very short game. There's a
Little
pitch out
pitch.
to the left.
Another
Yeah.
flag.
Another flag. You may be thinking a clip or a hold.
Got to think it's got to be on the offense, and that's that area.
Sure is. And he's holding.
Holding. Boy, oh boy.
Well, when we get to say no penalties, and then they come racking them up in this.
You can't
in this
have that.
series.
You can't have that against this team and win this game. You can't have those penalties.
$585 to Katie Mailman.
This certainly helps Portland right here.
Sure does.
It not only helps because it's cold standing around out there, and the Deering defense has got to come out on the field now.
Well, the other part of this is, of course, is that it's just killing them. If you're going to hand Portland the game, this is a great way to do it.
Wow, you can't these penalties.
Jeez, I'm sorry, that probably killed everybody.
All right, here we go. Big pass play.
Oh, long pass play. Not even close.
Well, he had the defender. If the pass had been just a little closer, it would have been all over because the Portland defender didn't even know.
Did you give me your mic? Is this why I'm falling apart?
I don't think so. Mine, I finally secured it.
All right.
But everybody, all the folks out here listening to this next week, you want to come over and take in some of our athletic programs in the winter. We have some very successful programs over there: track, hockey, wrestling, swimming.
Sure.
It's a great place over at Deering.
And a
I
great
enjoy being over
atmosphere.
there. Great kids over there. Fun to work with.
Sure is. And it'd be a great time if we converted a 3rd and 20.
It would be a real great time because I got to go home and face my wife, who's a Portland grad.
He's looking for someone
He's
to be
got
open.
plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
Oh, he had the ball in his
How
hands
could
and
he
he
not
dropped
hang
it.
on? How could he not hang on?
Well, it was a great pass.
Yeah. Hey, plays like that will not get you the
Mike's
game.
leaving. Bye, Mike. Thanks for stopping in. I hope to see you out there soon on that ice. He's a good one. Mike Cohen, president of the D Club, one of my all-time favorites.
Well, Deering certainly not doing well here.
Well,
Going to be punting it away after a series of penalties and drop passes. Portland's going to get the ball back and see what they can do.
I'll tell you
After
what,
this
though.
play, they're actually going to go, Bruce, on 4th and 20.
Well,
No,
I
they're
think
going to punt it away, but at least Portland will have then. Not as good field position as they have had. I don't think they're going to get up to midfield. Here we go now.
not much of a rush. A nice punt.
Nice punt into the wind, mind you.
That's good play. That's a good play.
Okay.
He's been punting well.
26-22, Portland leading Deering.
That was a 45-yard punt right
Oh.
there. That's money in the bank right there when you got a guy that can punt the ball that way.
Absolutely, and when you have a little bit of the wind there, you can almost count on a touchback. Now, it puts Portland back in the deepest, I think this is probably the deepest part of the field they've had the ball today.
Right. Now the fans are starting to depart the scene here, Ted. It must be getting real cold out there.
Well, it sure is.
Either that or the turkey's burning.
The radio is Radio has the games all
I
over
hope
the
I
place.
don't see a lot of my friends leave because I'm going to give them the business on next week. If I see him, he must sit here and be cold. Little counterplay. DeAndrea going nowhere.
That brings up a second down. That's what Deering's defense did in the very first part of the game and what they certainly have to do again.
Deering's got to get the ball back. They got to score. I think they got to score a couple of times, Ted.
I think so, too. I think so, too.
3 seconds.
Close that door. Make sure the door is closed over there so we can get a breeze in here.
All
We don't want
right,
to
here we
win.
go. Final quarter. It's, what time is it? 12:30.
That was a fast quarter.
Thanksgiving Day, 1995. Portland's ahead 26-22. Ted Talbot, Bruce Koharian. We're down here again.
Again for the, I think it's 7th or 8th year. I'm not
Easy,
even
Ted,
sure.
easy.
At least, right? Yeah, they're telling me at least.
And we have a great time.
Oh, it's a great time every year. This is my one time I see you, although
I know that.
we'll plug again. You're going to come out to the show.
I am going to come
during
out.
your Christmas break in school, and we're going to
gonna
talk
have-
sports for a whole
I
hour.
just told Jimmy Crocker and Bruce Glazer we're taking over.
Oh, did
So
you tell them
yes,
that?
I did. I said beware. So,
Yeah, did they seem very threatened by it?
They looked at me and laughed, but I don't care. I don't
We're going to
care.
do that on
We're gonna do
R96.
it. Yeah.
We'll do that coming up for the Christmas break. Bruce Koharian live and in color, or at least live.
Live, I love it.
That'll be fun.
Okay, fourth quarter's about to begin.
Deering's defense did a good job on the stop at that time. It's going to remain 2nd and 10. No go for DeAndrea on the last play.
Okay, here we go. Fourth quarter, Turkey Day, 1995. Hope everybody's enjoying the game when they see this next week. 27, 28, 29. Kids get a big kick out of seeing themselves, and we get a big kick out of doing it.
Sure do.
And we want to thank the school department. I want to thank Brad Campbell for coming out here and giving up his Thanksgiving to do this. He's done it for a lot of years now. Does a great job.
2nd down now, Bruce.
Big
Nobody
play.
in the backfield. Well, there's one split back.
What's that?
They've stopped the play. You will assume what? Offense, Bruce?
Oh, yeah. Had to be. It's like an offside or a motion.
All of our mics that are dropping now and again, you'll
I
pardon.
know.
We get too excited and move all around, don't we? Try to keep warm up here.
5-yarder on Portland. Motion.
It'll bring up a 2nd, and they replay the down. 2nd and 15 then. Second and 15. Achilles back to throw as he has somebody in the open. Wow, what a great defensive play. But came very close to getting intercepted, or at least knocked away, Bruce.
Now, he got tattooed on that one. He felt that hit. Brash really whacked him.
And he's limping just a little bit after that, as he should. That was a great hit.
He knew he got hit that time. He caught the ball, did a good job hanging on to it, but he knew he got popped.
That's true. It brings up a 3rd and 6 now. Big 3rd down play for the defense of Deering. Even bigger, of course, for the Portland offense, looking to continue to score and to lead Deering.
Ham again, right across the middle, 1st down.
Still, Jerry Wright's play, a slant right back to the middle.
No,
Very
they've been
hard
doing
to
it all
defend.
day.
Very hard to defend.
Time is ticking away for Deering now, Ted.
Sure is. We're into the 4th
Still
quarter.
early in the 4th quarter, but they've got to do something now.
A few of these more 1st downs, and they're already back into great territory. Still enough space to stuff them here and get good field position if they could force another 3 and out. Brand new downs now, 1st down.
Little counter. DeAndrea through the lines, pops through for about 3.
And pop is the word there. Heard that up here.
The trouble is with Deering now, you've got to be able to score, and they don't have that firepower that Portland does. So even if they get the ball back, they still got to score. So if they gets a good punt, puts them back into their end of the field, it's going to be tough.
It is going to be tough. They're not one to score it well with the firepower lacking that Portland has, but they're very productive and can still do so. Proving that in the 1st half with all 22 points coming then, including a 2-point conversion. It's his 1st and 10 all over again. I'm sorry, 2nd and 10.
He's going to pass.
Pass interference
Pass
all over
interference.
again. That'll kill you every time.
It didn't look like a pass interference to me, Teddy.
It didn't to me either. It looked like they were both going for the ball and kind of got wrapped up.
How about you, Gary? What did it look like? No. But we're not down there.
Sometimes when you're down there, it still doesn't look much like it. So
This was not a good one for Deering, this particular pass interference call. It didn't look like it to us, but we're not down there. I think the rules have changed on us here. Right.
well, brand new set of down, so it's first down all over again.
Yeah,
And
Squibb's in there for a yard, maybe.
that's generally how they start their first
The
set.
third and fourth quarter has gone down a notch from the first half, Ted.
Sure it has. The intensity level isn't there as much, and it looks like they're kind of falling back and maybe waiting a little bit for something to happen as opposed to making it
But
happen.
Portland doesn't really have to do anything but what they're doing right now. They just have to let the clock. They can pick up a yard here, a yard there, get a first down.
That's true. It's up to Deering, and they cannot do it with a field goal. Naturally, it's got to be a touchdown. Down by 4.
I mean,
with
if this score stays the same, Ted, this will be the 1959 all over again, reversed.
You're obsessed with
Reversed. I know, I
59
can't help it. I look out there.
That's great. Second
Sports
and 10.
trivia. A little pass out to Miles.
Oh.
Breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. No, he doesn't break that tackle. First man had him, but arm tackled him.
Sure did, and it blew right past him, did Miles. Going to bring up the second down.
See, right now the clock is working to Portland's advantage. It's running away. It's ticking down. They're taking their time. They're not hurrying. Now they don't have to hurry.
That's true. All they have to do is keep it on the ground. I misspoke. It's now 3rd and 4. 9:15 left to go in the entire game now. Deering still down by 4. See what the defense can do here on 3rd and 4. And it's broken
And
up.
he drops it.
Mike Ham not able to hold on this time. And he's disgusted and looks like they'll have to maybe punt that away.
He's a good athlete, though.
He's done a great job.
He's more of a defensive player, isn't he, Gary?
Defensive. This is his last year as a senior.
And he's done a pretty good job offensively today. He's made some great plays, and
Doesn't look much like a punt, does it, Bruce?
oh, they don't have to punt. I would.
4th down and 4.
You might want to punt, but
Well,
he's
Nope.
pretty confident in his defense right now. They've held Deering for the last 2 or 3 series.
it's up. Plenty of defenders there. And
No
for
flag
once,
that time.
For once, no flag from Vinny. Deering takes over
Wow,
right
that's
there.
a big one for Deering. That's a big break, but got to give Mike Bailey credit. He went for it.
Sure
but
did.
he figures now his defense can step up. If Deering hasn't scored since the second quarter, and
Same here,
Portland
though,
scored
of course.
3 or 4 touchdowns. So
Deering has some good field position.
they do have good field position.
decent position.
If
But
Portland
you're
can
right.
come down, I mean, if Deering can come down and make a quick score here, and then hold them on defense, this game we'll be smiling, Ted.
Because we are talking about just under 9 minutes to go in,
Yes, we are.
in the entire game. Deering's first offensive series for the set, first down. Timeout from Langella. Doesn't like what he sees.
We
That's
don't
right.
need, you can't use too many more. They don't have to be too many times out. Okay, one more timeout.
Yeah, one more.
Oh, really, Brett? Oh, wow.
Huh.
A lot of guys have played in this game.
And a lot of them still come back, which is
Oh,
great.
yeah. Good tradition. Portland historically over the years has been the football power. Deering has won 1 state championship, as I said, back in 1959. Portland's won about 4 or 5. Portland back in the early part of the, in the 30s and the 40s was quite a power nationally. They played for a national championship down in Pennsylvania. They lost the game, but they were quite a power. Portland was a big, powerful team back in the early part of the,
Tradition by itself.
yeah.
First
Portland's got
down.
quite a tradition in football.
That was their second time out, by the way, Deering's. First down.
Joe Foley.
Joe Foley breaking it for a few.
Deering has, over the years, had some good teams. They had powerhouses in the 50s, late 50s, and early 60s under Gordon Pendleton. Hank Richards had some contenders back in the 70s,
Sure
and
did.
Ty Curran had two contenders back in the 80s. And in the 30s and the 40s, they had a couple of teams. I saw my good friend Jerry Davis, who was a Seahawk. He teaches at Portland High School. He played for Deering in the 50s.
Mm.
But Portland, as far as the Portland holds a commanding lead in this series, 46-30.
Yeah, that's something.
Commanding lead.
It's 2nd and 8 now. And Deering looking to get something together with 2 in the backfield. Langelo's going to pass with pressure. Gets it off, and off to the sidelines it goes.
Throws it to Coach Johnson, who makes a nice catch in the sidelines.
Now it brings up the
8 minutes left, Teddy.
3rd down, rather. Yeah, 8 minutes left in the game. If Deering doesn't score here, we're talking about some dire straits.
Well, then the punting comes into effect, and they have to put them back there. Then they have to come out again and do something else. See, Portland can sit on this right now. I mean, they
Sure
can't
can.
sit on the...
Certainly eat the clock.
They can eat the clock.
Certainly. Keeping it right on the ground.
Portland, Deering has 1 timeout left, so that's a disadvantage right now.
Portland defense, even the secondary, has really stepped up.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of receivers open as they were in the first half. Nothing doing.
No.
So 8:09 left to go here in the game. It's 3rd and 8 is what this will bring up. Another big 3rd down series here. It seems like it always comes down to this in the second half now. Always comes down to the third down play.
Let's see, looking down the roster, Portland loses some pretty big football players. They lose Ham, Cowett, Rook, Ricky Miles, Ager, Connick. They lose a lot of guys from this team.
Sure do, and each one of them, of course, in today, and most having a good game. 3rd and 8. Angelo's got the split backfield.
He drops the ball.
All they can do is...
Portland recovers.
That could well be the game breaker for Deering.
Langella got hurt. Okay, so that was not Langella in on that. It was Sulia.
Oh. Well, it showed. 1st down, Portland.
Well, the Portland fans seem pretty confident. They're mounting up here, ready to make an escape for the turkey, so. The crowd is definitely thinned out. Yeah. This may have taken the wind out of Deering's sails right here, Teddy.
Sure may have. This may have been the game breaker. Especially if Portland just runs down the field. We're going to see, and running is what they do.
And they do. DeAndrea breaks through for about a 9-yard pickup.
Well, Deering maybe want to try to tackle that ball, get some sort of turnover here with just over 7 minutes left.
Yeah, it is still close.
4-point difference here.
But the
26,
tide is
22.
turned for Portland. You can feel it. You can see it.
2nd and 3 now.
You got under 7 minutes left now. And if Langella is out for Deering, Sulia hasn't.
Right through his hands. For some reason, secondary can't hang on. They just cannot hang on. Right through his hands. Number 23, Mike Willett.
Mike's a hockey player.
Good
kid.
position he was in.
Yeah.
to
Mike's
make
an
that play.
intense player.
They have to be thinking ball. They have to be thinking turnover. That's what's really going to help here.
Mike Willett, yeah. Picture Mike ran in that cross in our track meet, didn't he?
3rd and 3 now.
DeAndrea
He
knifes
got
through,
it.
but doesn't pick it up, I don't
think so. They may give it to him in a generous spot.
Well, I'd go for it if I were Portland.
Looks like 4th down. They're signaling now 4th down.
Clock's running, 6.5 left.
Definitely go for it.
Confusing on defense.
Wondering who to have in.
Guys running in and off the field, they better get ready, Teddy.
Yeah, this is, again, a huge play. It's 4th and 1. And you just know who might get that ball. The hard count, trying to draw him offside. That's what the play was, and
Right.
calling the timeout. Because, of course, we know Deering stuffed him on the 4th down last series. So they take a timeout. I believe Portland's first. And with a hard snap count, they almost drew some defenders offside.
I got Joe Foley in on defense now. Got him in on the end.
Mike Cohen, president of the will be presenting the Phil Boyle Award to the outstanding player. The Vinnie Allen Award will be presented by his sons, Vinnie and Chris, the outstanding Portland player. And Jim Lennon will be presenting the school committee's unsung hero.
So both teams getting their assignments.
Right.
Mike Bailey drawing up a 4th and 1 play. Although I have a feeling it's already drawn up.
Recognize the Portland Oregon High School football player who played during the Thanksgiving Day game, exemplifies courage and dedication to not being in limelight of each play.
Thanks. Well, we're drawing to the end, Ted. 5:53 left in the 4th quarter. Portland holds on to a slim 4-point lead, but in actuality, it's a big lead right now.
It's a huge lead. It could be 40 at this point, the way Deering's going. If they hold them on the 4th down, what a stop that'd be. But 4th and 1 with a back like DeAndrea, we'll see. And then knowing Mike Bailey, he'll come out passing.
Well, you know he's not going to punt.
Now, punting, I think, probably going to be out. So we'll then just assume the conversion play. They've been practicing forever. And it seems to be taking forever.
You're right.
There we
It's been
are.
about 10 minutes between this last play and now.
Here we go, 4th and 1. What a huge deal for the defense of Deering if they can stop him here.
They stopped him.
And they did. First down, Deering going the other way. And are they happy on that side of the field? Well, they should be. What a
Wow,
stand.
now.
Mr. Nappy is stepping up big.
You know Mike Nappy would step up big. He's a good one.
Sure is. He proved it there. Wow.
Never
Do you
quit.
feel a momentum change? Do you think
Plus
something
he's,
may happen?
plus he's a great student.
Ah. Is he track, sir?
He used to be a track guy.
Deering takes over. Down on third and
I think I had about 75% of these guys running for me at one time.
5:30 now in the game. Clock is running. Portland up by 4. Deering takes over on downs. It's first down. Offensive line getting set. It's an I backfield. And once again, the sneak up the middle for a good 3 or 4.
Who's the quarterback? Glangella back?
He is. Nick Langella is back.
Under 5 here, ladies and gentlemen. 5 to go. 5 minutes. This is it, Teddy, right here.
This has got to be the whole game.
This
the
is
game.
it, right here. The whole game on the line.
This is the game drive, as they would say. And Langella is back in a quarterback now. Again, Portland up by 4.
Big 4 points, though, Ted. Big 4 points.
It's a huge 4 when you're at the 43-yard line. They're indicating fumble, but
Now, nobody's dancing around, though.
we'll assume Deering recovered nicely. Brings up 3rd down. Another 3rd down is always coming down to the 3rd downs. So we'll call it 3rd and 6. Everybody on the Deering side holding their breath.
no gain in the play.
Another 3rd down play.
Ted, is it my imagination? Does it seem like these things take forever in between?
For some reason today, you're absolutely right. When you're down by 4, maybe that's why. 3rd and 6 now. Got the backfield to do it. Oh, he eludes one tackler. He's looking upfield for someone open. Looks like he was just covered well, apparently.
Got to go for it, Teddy.
Sure do. You sure do. And Langella doing well to get out of the sack.
36, it'll be 4th and 6.
So 4th and 6.
This play was defended by Greg Tyler, another great school boy.
Well represented. represented here. Riverton School. Gary's teaches at Riverton. He's had a lot of these players out there in physical education class. Because little physical education trivia, Ted was one of my, I went to Lincoln to teach for 3 years. Ted was one of my first students. He came in the door the first day. Hello, Mr. Coharian, how are you?
You don't remember that. It's 4th and 6 now for Deering. And he's taken off. He won't even come close. What a horrible play. Horrible.
The exits are being...
I don't think the ball's moved between the two bodies here the whole second half.
No, they haven't. This game has started out to be an exciting game, and Ted, I could be right here in the score now. This
You
is
well
deja
could be.
vu here.
You could well be. It may well remain. 26-22. Portland now takes over on down. 3:09 left to go in the game.
Ted, wasn't this the same score as 1950?
You know, I'm not sure. We're going to try to confirm that.
I think it was the same score.
Bruce tells that, Ted.
I told that story a million times.
I'm really not sure.
DeAndrea pokes through for 5 yards.
And if Deering can somehow get a turnover
Well,
here,
they
then
can't
it's gonna
call
be
a
the
time.
game.
They got to say that they only have one timeout left, so they can't use the timeout. They can't stop the clock. Actually, they can stop it one more time. And Portland going to just take that time. Let's see, you got 3 down. You got 30 seconds in between, so they can kill 2 minutes.
Boy. Deering defense have played well, at least up front for the most part today. Secondary, okay. See what they can do here in this series. It's 2nd and 8 now. Could well be a pass play. We're
Yeah, he
not
can
famous
afford
for
it.
calling them, but
Unless he doesn't want to stop the clock. But he's certainly got the guys he can pass to.
that's right. You're right. He
He's
is going to stay on the ground.
DeAndrea pokes through, first down.
Goes through 3 or 4 different guys before getting
Unless
taken
they
down.
make a big mistake here, it's the game is over, Teddy, unless they make a big mistake. Or they just run
Absolutely.
the clock out. Deering has got to call a timeout, but when do you pick the call?
Deering
going
is
to keep it on the
Deering is
ground.
just flat in the second half.
Yeah.
Completely flat.
The fans are leaving, Gary.
Here we go. It's a new first down for Portland. 1:40 to go, and this clock is running.
He just has to stay in the ground now. He doesn't have to do anything. Well, he's going to pass, no.
I think it may have been kind of a broken up play, but he's certainly, even on a broken up play, gaining about 4.
And now Deering calls their last time out.
Well, still a good game. Not the blowout that people expected.
Well,
not even the lead that people expected Deering had in the first
No.
half. This will be the 6th year in a row Portland has this game now. It's still a cleanly played game.
Oh, yeah. It's been a good game. The first half was the best part of it, Ted. It was
Sure
exciting.
was. Sure was.
But anyways, here we go, folks. It looks like Portland's going to win this one. Unless they score now, it'll be 26-22.
Mike Bailey giving final instructions. All right, 2nd and 5 now for Portland. Up by 4, 1:25 left to go in the game. And like Bruce says, they're basically just killing time.
And he's going to get a first down. It's over. If he gets the first down, Teddy, it's game. Deering can't call any timeouts.
Absolutely. And beyond that, they may well add to the score, Bruce.
No, he didn't get it.
Yeah, they're still indicating 3rd and 5 or 3rd and a couple, maybe as much as 2.
Well, recapping the game, Deering went up big time, big lead. And it looked
Sure
like
did.
this was going to be Deering's year, but Portland fought back with all the talent they have and just dominated basically the last 2.5 quarters, Ted, wouldn't you say?
That's it. That's entirely it. Some blown coverages on Deering, some penalties, and the game's over.
It's over now because he just got the first down. Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Another fun year They have yet to signal, of course, officially, but we'll assume that that first down certainly has.
And that's it, folks. He's got 30 seconds. He doesn't have to do anything. We assume the score will be 26-22. Portland, they're going to let the clock run. He just has to stand there.
They'll either run a play here or let it go.
I'd let it go.
Well, they're going to try one more. Final play in 1995, 84th Thanksgiving Day Classic. Looks like Portland's going to win 26-22. And it looks like he'll just down that ball, Bruce. One knee. There it is.
It's over.
Bruce, thanks again for a great year. I'll see you on the radio.
Brad. Recapping the game, Deering had it all going from the first first quarter, and they let Portland come back and just dominated the last 2.5 quarters. So what are you going to do?
Sure.
Have a happy Thanksgiving Day, folks. See you next year.
See you next year.
I'd now like to invite Principal of Deering High School, Dr. Jan C. Patton, and Superintendent of Portland Public Schools, Dr. Thomas Edwards, to award the class of 1995 the high school diploma.